Welcome, everybody. We are live here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, as we got the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. Kevin Keathley, Darryl, McCoy on the call. You're watching the Mountain's #1 leader in sporting news, the D&D Sports Network. Coach Keathley, the undefeated Prestonsburg Black Cats host a very dangerous Pike Central Hawks squad tonight.
Dangerous is an understatement, Darryl McCoy. We're locked and loaded in here. Oh, yeah, here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. As you mentioned, Darryl McCoy, Prestonsburg undefeated 4-0. They've had a great start the last 2 to 3 seasons, right?
Yep.
And this right here, if they can get over the hump, 5-0 against, as you mentioned, a Pike Central team that is very, very dangerous. Anytime you got a Jameer Knuckles on the field, one of the top passers in 2A, one of the top rushers in 2A, kind of does a little bit of everything for Pike Central. You got a tall task at hand at home, but a big crowd for homecoming.
You absolutely, and as you see them down there, they've invited everybody out for this homecoming matchup. Coach, it looks like they're going to recognize the 1992. Let's see.
Cablevision recruited Freddie James to serve as first announcer of the first game of the 1992 season at Belfry. Later, Fred recruited his high school football teammate, Darryl Leslie, to assist with announcing future games. The trio traveled through all the
they're honoring an announcer from back in the day.
Dan and the Cablevision viewing community.
So it's the Cablevision folks from back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
This led them to a rematch with the Danville Admirals in
So guys,
1993.
hit that like and share button, get these numbers up as we are sitting here about ready for what should be a old-fashioned barn burner, Coach.
Darryl, listen. The Prestonsburg environment is as intimidating as just about any place in the mountains to play football. I can remember, Darryl, people getting they do this usually on a weekly basis at Prestonsburg. I can remember when I moved here and they brought me out to midfield. It was intimidating to talk there, McCoy. You had thousands and thousands of people, but there's nothing like the Prestonsburg fan base. They're loyal, as they say, they're loyal and true, Darryl, and they are behind Prestonsburg 100%. You won't find a better fan base.
No, as you see them now, they're starting. This Prestonsburg fan base is starting to get a good team again to cheer for. And whenever you take a look at this immaculate field that they provided them with this season, it's a very special place, the history here at Prestonsburg. And then when you get a good product on the field, there's not a better place to watch a football game than right here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky.
You're right, Darryl McCoy. You and I have talked about it for the last 2 or 3 years when we come to Prestonsburg. The facilities are on an upswing. New turf, new track. Brandon Kidd, the newly christened AD, along with Tony Pacheco, they're doing a tremendous job. Of course, Ricky Thacker doing what he always does as well. So great leadership in place. New head coach, but the new head coach has a little bit of Prestonsburg in him from the get-go, right?
Yeah, he's got some Prestonsburg roots. Wes Hager has done a fabulous job. I don't think anybody you would have talked to would have told you week 4 that Prestonsburg would be set 4-0.
Darryl McCoy, I'll tell you right now, I said, can Prestonsburg start out 3-1, 2-2? Sure. But that win at Leslie County, the come-from-behind win, I think kind of really I don't want to say toughen them up, but kind of brought them together. A little bit more fight, a little bit more toughness. Now you get that win on the road and you celebrate as one.
It absolutely did. The Paintsville win is
big one.
Yeah, that was a big rivalry game. They needed that win. Needed to get that monkey off their back. When they had that max exodus a few years ago when all them kids went to Paintsville, you needed to beat Paintsville.
Right.
And these boys went out and they did it. And this team right here, very dangerous. You got Bryce Holbrook, one of the top-rated quarterbacks in his class. He's had a couple game day visits at some Division I programs.
Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, great. We know fellow Mountain Bad News Brett Coleman went to Miami of Ohio, played his collegiate ball, and then you go and look. The fastest kid in the mountains, Dalton Elliott, Mr. 200 himself.
Top 5 in Class 2A in the state in yards rushing, Darryl. Averaging 10 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 yards of carry.
You're kidding me.
And and he's not the only thing that this backfield has, Coach. I mean, they got numerous players back there, including Alex Harris, who is a kid that runs 4.6.
Top 25 in the state in rushing. Yeah. So you got 2 top 25 in the state rushers in the backfield.
That's it. And that makes Bryce Holbrook, the young Bryce Holbrook's job, a lot easier. They're able to allow the game to come to Bryce Holbrook. And then when you look, the one thing that's hampered this Prestonsburg team is the injury of Logan Stumberg, who is one of the best defensive players that you'll find in the mountains. He's one of them, just where the action's at, he's at. But hopefully, he gets to play a little bit more tonight. I'm hearing they're playing him a little bit on offense. So we'll see, how effective he is tonight and how much they play him. But this Prestonsburg, they got players all around, and imagine, the elephant in the room, is that they lost 4 of their star players, to transfer at the beginning of the year. But Wes Hager, he's got that next man up mentality, and these boys have bought into Wes Hager's, what he's preaching, and now that's why you see Prestonsburg where they're at.
You're exactly right. It's that we're going to work, we're going to get better. If one guy falls down, next guy steps up. As Darryl McCoy said, next man mentality. Prestonsburg, all about that this year. Building on the last couple of years, building on last season, the youth movement, as you mentioned with Bryce Holbrook. Bryce Holbrook is doing a tremendous job this year, 29th in the state in passing. So for a sophomore, you know how that is, Darryl McCoy. Youth at the quarterback position, it's tough. And if you can deliver, big time.
No, well, as we see down here, Coach, I don't know. Is that the infamous Dance Cats?
If it is, we got them covered.
Absolutely. Listen, I would love to see the Dance Cats perform here tonight.
Can we say undisputed? And we love all the dance teams, but they are just a notch above right now.
They're the best.
Right.
They are they're the bar setters.
Yes, they set the bar.
Yeah. Chris Shepard says, D&D Sports Network, always my savior. Thank you for hosting the game. Well, Chris, it's our sponsors that make it happen. If you're sitting at home watching this ball game, call Conley Brothers Giovanni's and tell them that you would like a nice large pepperoni pizza sent to your house, and you've seen it on D&D Sports.
Yeah.
Corey Conley does a fabulous job of sponsoring Prestonsburg Athletics. He's the reason why that Prestonsburg gets the coverage they do. And then we also want to thank Howard Family Pharmacy and our good friend Willie Crace at Crace Solid Rock Development. If you're building a dream home, call him today. Steve Patton says Steve Patton's watching from Lexington. So I appreciate you tuning in, Steve. Y'all hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys. Coach, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Prestonsburg versus Pike Central up next, live right here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Bergie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
And we are back here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, Coach, and we do have the famous, the much talked about Prestonsburg Dance Cats.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
And there you go. Let's see what they got.
AC/DC right out of the gate.
Yeah, you got to like that.
Getting the crowd hyped for that one.
Yeah.
This is a thunderstruck crowd.
Oh, yeah, you can hear them. Crowds already on their feet down here.
Watch out.
Let's see what they got.
Okay.
Yeah, nice extension on the Y. Yeah. The little spirit fingers there.
Yeah. Nice formation.
Yeah, and I like the second one on the third row. She elevated quite a bit. Nice vertical on it.
Yeah. And here we go.
Yeah, it's picking up. There they are, up, Coach. Listen, why bring all that sass? Slow down.
Unbelievable. This is NFL level entertainment.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're talking Dallas Cowgirls.
And no joke about it here.
Riverboat. The famous Riverboat.
You got to love it. Oh,
Riverboat into the split to finish, Coach.
They hit you with it, Darryl McCoy.
Nobody else is doing that. Nobody.
And they ended it. You know what? They understand momentum and they understand when to leave. Right? They don't stay too long.
That's it. And you know what they done? They got everybody anticipating their next performance tonight.
Great point there.
So hats off to the world famous Prestonsburg Dance Cats.
And I can tell you right now, Darryl, you know this, the Dance Cats are in 2.5 hours, 3 hours, a couple of times a week, if not more. They put the work in to be the very best.
And Coach, the one thing you can tell they're putting the work in the gym, because in the weight room, because a couple of them girls have added 2 to 3 inches on their vertical since we seen them last year.
Vertical, the bounce, you know they're working, you know they're limber, you know they're doing the yoga, you know they're doing the things they need to be to be able to perform in front of a crowd.
Listen, they got Corey Hayes on speed dial, that Hayes training system.
I believe we see Corey out here possibly. I'm not sure if that's him or not, but you're right. They got him on speed dial. We know a lot of those Dance Cats go to Corey Hayes.
Yeah, they all go there. And guys, we got a lot of big games tonight going on around the region. We'll start with the Logan Bacon Trust game of the week, Mingo Central versus Man. Then we got the Friday night game of the week, Friday night football, which is Chapmanville and Nitro. And then we got the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week, Prestonsburg versus Pike Central. We'll be right back.
Were you going to a commercial there?
No, okay. National anthem.
Yeah.
Coach, I could be wrong. Listen, it looks like he's trimmed down, but I think that's Dennis out there.
Dennis, well, listen, he retired, came out of retirement, came back.
Listen,
I'm all for it, right?
He's just like Michael Jordan. Don't know when to hang it up.
More retirements than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But if that is, and we do know Dennis has been trimming down a little bit, so maybe it is him out there.
I'm just about 100% positive it's Dennis.
I'm excited for this one, Darryl McCoy.
I am stoked. This is a game, listen, at the end of the day, Prestonsburg's the favorites. They're 4-0. They deserve to be the favorites. But this Pike Central team, they got a sour taste in their mouth. They ended up, the Powell County Pirates went to Buckley's Creek, smacked them right in the mouth on them last Friday. And you can guarantee you Jameer Knuckles didn't like that. Jameer Knuckles is going to come. This is a game that's always going to be a battle between these two. And this is a very winnable game. Pike Central, watch out, because they could pull the upset, and I know Prestonsburg fans don't want to hear that.
I guarantee you Wes Hager's preached that all week long and said, look, we've got to fight, scrap, and claw for every yard we get. We're not there yet in terms of being able to walk on a field and you expect W's. We got to fight and scrap and claw for it. And Pike Central, as you said, Jameer Knuckles, one of the best all-around QBs in the mountains. Listen, stats don't lie, people do. Go look at stats, ladies and gentlemen. Jameer Knuckles, rushing, passing, TDs. He gets it done, and now he's got his big brother on the sidelines watching his back.
Yeah, big brother Jaden Stewart. We'll see what Jaden, I've not got to watch him since Jaden comes, so I don't know if they're using him or, how effective he is on the gridiron. But as we see, the tunnel, Coach, getting pretty thick over there as we're waiting for the Prestonsburg Black Cats to come out of the tunnel.
Fans in the stands coming out. You got the cheer section, pep section. You got the band. Got to love it here. Environment on a 10, no doubt about it.
Absolutely. And
a warm night here, to be late September, Darryl. See how that plays a factor in both teams' conditioning.
We're going to see here as, listen, when you got Phil Collins playing coach, you can feel the chills right now waiting on this undefeated Black Cat squad.
Absolutely. 85 degrees as we approach tip-off, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody is anticipating the entry of the Black Cats here. Pike Central comes on the other side. They have made their way to the sideline.
And as we mentioned, we talked a lot about a couple of kids for Prestonsburg. Don't forget about the Hatfield brothers, Colin and Drake, Darryl. Colin came up big against Paintsville in that winning drive.
They absolutely have. And you're saying them Hatfield boys, Coach, they have been one of the biggest blessings of the Prestonsburg squad. I mean, their production, pound for pound, there may not be more productive players on this Prestonsburg squad besides the Hatfield boys. And listen, it kills me to say that, because I don't like to say much good about Hatfields, but
you're right. And no doubt, though, we've been a big fan of the Hatfields during the Prestonsburg basketball team.
Yep.
Calling their JV games. Great kids. They work hard, and now guess what? Paying dividends for this Prestonsburg football team.
Coach, who we got captains for the Black Cats? Looks like Alice Harris.
Dalton Elliott, number 2. I hear Caden Aaron is a captain.
Ethan
Justice.
Number 72.
Now who?
Alex Harris, number 10.
Number 50 is Keegan Prince.
Number 69.
Barroncraft.
We know we got Alex Harris, number 10, and Dalton Elliott, number 2. You know they're going to be captains leading this football program. They've been dominant the last couple of years, Darryl, for this Prestonsburg Black Cat team. And I thought I heard him say Caden Aaron.
I don't see him out there.
I didn't either, but I thought I heard
Caden Aaron.
Rick Hughes.
He's a big Jameer Knuckles fan.
Yeah.
Big fan. That's the story this year, man. The story of the football season has been all the basketball players coming out to play.
Yeah. What about that?
You got Jaden Stewart, you got Caden Aaron, you got Peyton and Parker in Martin County, Parker Watts, Peyton Davis. Let's see who wins it. Looks like trying to see who the captains are for Pike Central. So Prestonsburg won. They deferred to Pike Central.
Usually how it goes, right, Darryl McCoy?
Yep.
We've got, you already know who number 72 is for Pike Central, Darryl McCoy. And that's Mr. Ethan Atkins. You're a big fan of Ethan Atkins.
A big fan. Then, Coach, you also have number 69.
Who is Randall Jude.
Yep. And then I think number 20.
Mason Hess, number 1, and number 20. The captain is Lucas Varney. Excuse me, no. Yeah.
Lucas Varney coming in for quarterback for Jameer Knuckles in the Pike County Bowl. Really talented player on both sides of the football. Here we go, the Prestonsburg Black Cats. Get ready to come out of the tunnel, Coach.
They get ready to come. Turn that volume all the way up.
Yeah.
Feel what we're feeling.
Hit that like and share button. Crazy atmosphere here for the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week. Here is your Prestonsburg Coach Black Cats waiting to come out of the tunnel.
4-0 on the year.
You can tell they're getting hyped in the helmet right now.
A lot of energy underneath that tunnel.
Oh yeah, these boys will never forget standing there waiting to bust through that poster.
It's like that countdown, right, Darryl McCoy?
Yeah.
Lift off. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Let them know the D&D Sports Network live right now. Prestonsburg Pike Central.
They're waiting on the anticipation, Coach.
Yeah, they're building it.
Yeah.
Got to be perfect with this, though, right, Darryl?
Yeah, I mean,
don't want to wait too long. Kind of pop the balloon, so to speak. Put the air out of the building.
Yeah. Here you go, your Prestonsburg Black Cats. As we got the fireworks in the stadium right now, Coach. Listen, Wes Hager leaving nothing up to grabs right now. Whether it's not just the play on the field, it's the production. He understands. Showtime.
Absolutely. A lot of energy here at the Prestonsburg Josh Francis Field, Darryl McCoy.
Yeah, the fireworks, I guess they're behind the stadium, Coach.
Yeah, they're shooting them off here. Gotta love it. Ready for kickoff.
And I guarantee you, the man behind all this is Rick Hughes, who is the sitting mayor.
Man, oh man. He's got his hands in everything, right?
Yeah, listen, big fan of Rick Hughes. I highly suggest everybody this November go vote for Rick Hughes if you want a better Prestonsburg.
Of course, Rick Hughes, the current sitting mayor.
Yep. Coach, got a little Grove Street.
Yeah.
Popping in the house here.
I knew that was going to get you hyped.
Yeah, a whole lot of money.
A whole lot.
Went into this stadium.
It did indeed. Just ask Brandon Kidd, right?
Absolutely. Him and Ricky Thacker, two of the best in the business.
Here we go, Darryl.
Yep, Joey Hicks says, watching from Bardstown, Black Cat alum. There you go, fielded coach about the 35. He's going to get up to about the 37 before he's knocked out of bounds.
That is Keontre Jeffries, Darryl.
Joey Hicks is class of 81, Coach. He's Thomas Nairn territory.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah. Shayna McGowan says, let's go Hawks. Guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. As Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week here on the D&D Sports Network.
And that was Jeffries on the return. Not much going there, right? Prestonsburg did a nice job.
Was it Keontae Jeffries?
Yes. Jameer Knuckles starting out in the shotgun here.
Tell you what, Coach, this kid, he is massive for QB.
On the run here.
He reminds me a lot of Byron Leftwich.
Yes.
He's a big kid, physical, hard to bring down, got a rocket for an arm. And he's one, I guarantee you, there ain't many DBs going to want to come up and tackle him when he's on the run.
Cameron Flannery on the run, on the run there, Darryl.
So,
I saw that correctly.
Who do we got in the backfield with Knuckles here?
A flag on the false start, right?
That's number 3 for Pike Central. That's Cameron Flannery.
Yeah, Cameron Flannery, number 3. Not much doing on that first carry.
Also got Cole Humphreys out there.
Cole Humphreys, Darryl, used to run cross country. Really tremendous cross country runner.
Well, I'll tell you something else too. This wideout nearest to us here, number 10. That's Lane Adams. He is a semi-pro bull rider.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Versatility.
Yeah. Lane really good bull rider. By the way, guys, vote for Freddie Lewis for a better Pike County this November.
Prestonsburg Garden gets to run. Knuckles. Knuckles. Tough to bring Knuckles down, Darryl.
It is, and they chopped him down prior to the original line of scrimmage, but still a decent game for Jameer Knuckles.
Ryan, excuse me, that was Keith Patton, Darryl, number 6 with the tackle.
Is it Keith Patton?
Well, I got one good
Kane
eye.
Patton.
Yeah, there we go. Kane Patton.
Well, Coach, you reminded me there, one good eye. I recently had to go to the eye doctor, and they diagnosed me with glasses.
Unbelievable.
So there's a timeout on the field here with 10:31 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back with more action on the D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
And we are back here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week. Pike Central versus Prestonsburg right now. 10:31 to go in the first. Jameer Knuckles dropping back, airs it out. Strike to the sideline, but not going to be enough for a first down, Coach, but he got close.
He got awfully close. Let's see what PC decides to do on this one.
See who that was. Looks like number 8 on the reception.
Yeah, 4th down.
That was Jonah Hicks. We know Jonah Hicks.
Jonah Hicks, another one of those Mr. Versatility. Football, basketball, baseball.
Coach, 4th and 1, and they're going for it.
They are going for it.
Listen, if I had Jameer Knuckles at quarterback, I probably would too.
I agree with you. We already know what's going down.
Yep, there it is. Quarterback sneak. He gets.
He got it.
Stop.
Oh, it looked like he got it, Darryl.
I don't know. Did he? He may have went to the side, but let's see the officials. Yep, first down. Moves the chain.
Listen, Darryl, when you got Jameer Knuckles and Ethan Atkins, right? Ethan Atkins leading the way.
Yep.
Good thing's going to happen.
Coach Jonah Hicks, this past season, he showed everybody he's a good basketball player too, but, his bread is buttered on the diamond. He's
absolutely
a really good baseball player. Nice run. Coach, again, that was Flannery. Yeah.
Flannery with a nice run, picking up, 6, Darryl?
Yeah.
Cameron Flannery on the stop for the Blackcats. Number 5, Scotland.
Coach, I can't see. Who's big 77 for Pike Central?
Now for Pike Central.
77 is Josh Adams.
Josh Adams. That's a big old youngin' on that O-line.
Yes, sir. Just a freshman.
Oh, wow.
Big time shotgun here, Darryl.
Yeah, got Flannery in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Knuckles to the right side, and flags come.
Flags thrown.
It's probably going to be holding.
Knuckles nowhere to go with it. Holding, right?
Yeah.
I'll say this. Would you not agree? Knuckles, Jameer has the best last name in all of sports in the mountains.
Oh, Jameer Knuckles, yeah. That's a name of greatness.
It is.
Yeah, I've always believed there's something in a name.
I agree with you on that. Push back here, 2nd down on the holding call. Scoreless so far here in the first quarter.
They said Josh Atkins is number 77, they say.
Yes, that's what we just said there.
Yeah.
Just a freshman.
There we go. Knuckles out to the flat. Nice screen pass. Look who it is, Lane Adams.
Number 10, that's Lane Adams.
Coach, you're used to riding bulls. It ain't nothing for him to get a couple players. He's like a bull out there when he catches the ball.
He is patting in on the tackle for Prestonsburg. Darryl, I thought Knuckles might have left that in there a little too long, but no, sir.
No, I thought it was actually perfect.
Okay.
It was right behind the screen, Coach.
Right. Yeah.
Good timing on it.
Yeah.
There you go, Knuckles. He's trying to pull him offside. They're not going to fall for the hard count.
Yeah, try to pull him off.
Let's see here. Flannery goes to the opposite side. 3 wideouts to the right side of the field. Knuckles keeps it.
Nowhere to go.
No.
Nice job by the Black Cats.
Coach, and that was big number 44 for Prestonsburg coming in, making the play. And I do not have a 44 on my roster.
44 is not on the roster. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen. Pike Central going to kick on this one, Darryl. Would you suspect?
I would think so. But it looks like they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it here.
Now, unless Knuckles can pooch kick, I don't know. They're going to go for it. He ain't backing up. Yeah, he's going. I think he pooch kick here. Yeah.
He can do it all right, Darryl.
Yep.
Nice kick. Really nice kick.
Oh, Pike Central, if they jump on it here.
Wow.
Now, they left Prestonsburg in rough territory there. They're going to start it inside their own 10 here, Coach.
Unbelievable. Nice punt by Knuckles.
Yeah, really nice punt.
The Black Cats will take over on their own 7-yard line.
Jameer Knuckles has, guys, real quick, we want to thank Corey Conley at Conley Brothers Giovanni's. I also want to thank Freddie Lewis. If you're wanting a better Pike County guy this November, vote for Freddie Lewis. Guys, he is a blue-blooded Republican that believes that the mountains is the best place in the world, and he's going to do his best to make sure it stays that way.
Absolutely. Bryce Holbrook running the show for Prestonsburg, the young sophomore.
Coach Bryce Holbrook, he's took a couple game day visits to some Division I programs.
Yes, he has.
Nice run. Good.
Elliott trying to turn a corner.
You know, the thing I like, Dalton Elliott done a great job being patient there and letting his blockers get out in front of him.
Big time speed by Dalton Elliott, one of the fastest, most explosive runners in the mountains.
Absolutely.
5th in the state in 2A and rushing yards and over 10 yards a carry.
So Roger Bryant said Winfield's up on Wayne 14-0. Appreciate them updates, Roger, as always. Glad you're tuning in. Now, Coach, you see them right here. You know, you got 4 down linemen for Pike Central.
Looked like we had an offsides here.
So
False start, excuse me.
Pike Central is guarding against the run right now.
Well, why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah.
When you got Alex Harris and Dalton Elliott, 2 of the top runners in 2A.
You know, Coach, and I tell you, on defense, keep an eye for Pike Central, number 33, Trevor Holbrook. He's one of the top leaders in tackles in 3A. This young man, you know, he just got a nose for the football. Big fan of Trevor Holbrook.
When a shotgun here, Holbrook.
Yeah, we'll see here how this works out for him. Hands it off. No, he keeps it. Trying to get around the left side.
He turns it.
Yep. And he's going to get out around the...
Looks like he got a first down.
Yeah, he got close.
Holbrook, nice run.
I think they're going to call him a little bit shy, Coach.
He got a first down there.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just signal for it.
Got about 10.5 yards on the carry. Holbrook did a nice job, even fooled me on that one.
Oh, yeah, he did me too. I thought for sure he was leaving that rock off. But guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys. Prestonsburg hurries up to the line of scrimmage here. Still in the gun is Bryce Holbrook. Hands it off this time. He is
flagged down.
Yeah, swallowed up by a slew of Pike Central Hawks. First one to the scene of the crime, Coach, was big number 72.
Well, you already know, right?
Yeah.
Ethan Atkins.
Yep.
And a big fan of him. You know, he was a solid basketball player.
He was.
Yeah.
If Ethan wanted to focus on basketball, he would have been a very productive high school player.
I agree with you. Great young man as well.
Steve Patton says should not promote candidates. Well, Steve, them candidates are what pays for the broadcast, and you know, at the end of the day, definitely got to make sure that's done, because folks are getting sit home and watch it for free thanks to them great candidates.
Holbrook, nice.
Oh, he got clobbered.
Popped right.
Yeah, Dalton Elliott, and look who it was, Coach. The number 20 right there on the hit, Lucas Varney.
That's your guy, right?
Yeah, Lucas Varney come in, backup quarterback for the Hawks. But Steve, do understand your point. But
Listen, I always understand that point. We're doing it for 5 years now on the politics side, but listen, it's a part of it, right? There's not an entity that doesn't. Listen, if you're running for office, you have just as much right for paid advertisement as Giovanni's does.
That's it. And Coach, we're not going to promote somebody we don't believe is a good option for the Mountains too. But going back, to Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. Good thing about Freddie Lewis is he put a bull riding ring. He's one of the owners and operators of the one over there on Johns Creek, which gave Lane Adams an opportunity to pursue his dreams in bull riding and rodeo.
That's big time.
Yeah, huge.
Pike, so far scoreless here in the first quarter here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. On a hot September night, Darryl McCoy.
Here we go. You got, again, Bryce Holbrook in the gun. Holbrook dropping back. Nice strike. Yeah.
What? Did he hang on to it? Is that a completion?
Dalton Elliott on the reception. I think he held on to it. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. He's going looks like they're about 6 on the play.
Nice. Holbrook was really patient, waiting for that to kind of develop, right? And Elliott was there. Elliott is an all-purpose performer.
We'll try to bring up 3rd and 4 here for the Black Hats. You're going to have number 5 in the backfield with him, and that number 5.
Colin Hatfield.
Yeah.
Ethan Atkins.
Yeah. And nearly intercepted, Coach, but that right there is just the use of the Holbrook there. That's one. Normally you got to get rid of that a little bit earlier. If you're covered, never throw one up for grabs like that because it nearly got picked off there.
Absolutely.
That's going to bring up 4th and 4 for the Black Cats, so they'll bring out the punting unit.
That was Holbrook and Atkins in on the.
So Nitro up on Chapmanville, 14-0 in the second quarter.
Kick coming. Takes a wild bounce, Darryl. Good field goal. Good field position for Pike Central.
It's going to be the Hawks taking over right around the 50. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
And we are back here, as you see, the 4:40 to go. Pike Central will start this drive on the 50, Coach.
Great field position for Pike Central, especially when you have Knuckles, who always dangerous on the run or on the throw here. Waiting for the emergence of the beast from the east, Jaden Stewart, right?
Yep.
6'5", wide out. Looking like Willie Cauley-Stein when he played football. Knuckles, shotgun. Knuckles going to air it out. Knuckles!
He's taking a strike, and nobody home. Overthrew him.
Yeah, overthrew him by about 10 yards. Man, but does Knuckles have an arm on him, Darryl?
He does. He's got a cannon. He's a kid that can throw it 50, 60 yards.
Absolutely. Pike Central, great field position. Couldn't ask for anything more here at Josh Francis Field in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Second down. Knuckles in a shotgun again. Gonna get maybe 5-6 yards on the throw. Jonah Hicks. Jonah Hicks also backup QB. Just again, he can do a little bit of everything. Hicks can. Has turned himself into a really good athlete. Has transformed his body over the last couple of years. Jonah Hicks has.
I agree. He's really put the work in the weight room, Coach. Let's go Hawks, number 55, Bentley Hunter. Phyllis Maynard saying, go Ethan. Here you go, Coach. Trips to the far side of your screen. Nice screen pass, and he gets brought down quickly by Kane Patton.
Going to be short on the first down by a yard and a half.
And Coach Kane Patton, one of them kids that delivered the lumber, man. You're talking about laying wood. That kid will lay a pop on you. Do not let him square up on you.
No, not at all. Pike Central got a nice front line, Darryl. Really like their size. Knuckles gonna air it out.
Yeah. And nobody home.
That might listen. Prestonsburg was kind of really dialed into that one.
Yeah, they could have picked that off. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Pike Central went for it, so Black Cats got good field position to start this drive.
And the thing I like about Pike Central, they're not willing to, they're willing to risk some things early because they believe in their defensive effort, believe they can get stops. Prestonsburg going to have pretty good field goal. Excuse me, I said field goal twice. Field position. There we go, Darryl. I got it.
There you go. Prestonsburg loading the box. Got to think they're going to run on this one, Coach.
Absolutely.
And second man through.
Off and running.
Yep. And that's Alex Harris. He's going to pick up the first down, I think.
Nice run by Harris. Indeed, a first down. They're going to spot the ball. Is that Dennis spotting it? You never know with Dennis on the. And we love Dennis, by the way. We're very close to Dennis, by the way.
Guys, make sure we hope you guys enjoy down at the bottom of your screen. That's the Glenn Martin Hammond Attorney at Law scoreboard. Could not do it without Glenn. Hope you guys like it better than the scoreboard in the right corner we normally have.
Holbrook. On the go.
Yeah. And nice stop there by the Hawks. They clogged up the center of that interior line, and Dalton Elliott had nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Again, as I mentioned, Pike Central has a nice front line on the O side and D side.
Coach, we heard updates a while ago. Pikeville up on Belfry 6-0 right now.
You're a Belfry guy.
Yeah, I'm a big Belfry guy.
You're also a Pikeville guy, though. You, over the years.
No, yeah, I bleed red, but listen, I still cheer on the Panthers.
There it is. Big hole.
Alex Harris, he broke loose. He's across the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Black Cats. What a run by Alex Harris there, Coach.
And I believe we got that on the replay. We'll see.
Let's take a look at it real quick, see if we did, Coach. And here you go. As you see, Coach, they're loading the box, but they let him slip through. Nice blocking by the guard right there. Right guard cleared that hole, and Alex Harris took advantage. He's got 6. Nice job by the Black Cats. Nice job by Coach Keathley getting his first replay.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah, there you go, Coach Keathley. Nice job. They're going for 2, and they get in. Black Cats go up 8-0 on the Pike Central Hawks with 2:09 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back with more Citizens Bank Game of the Week action up next.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
Get ready to rev your engines and hit the trails on October 10th through the 13th at the 23rd National Trail Fest in Gilbert, West Virginia. With miles of award-winning trails, sanctioned drag racing, live music, and thrilling polka runs, there's nonstop excitement for everyone. Indulge in mouth-watering food and
we are back here. As you see, the Black Cats up 8-0 on the Pike Central Hogs, coach, thanks to an Alex Harris touchdown.
And it is 8-0, folks. Sorry about that. It wasn't 8-4, right?
Yeah. No, Coach. It's very hard to get 4 points in sport of football.
Very tough.
You need 2 safeties.
Yes, indeed.
You know, I'd be interested to see if anybody has ever scored 4 points.
Yeah. I know there's Joe Kinzer would have an answer to that.
I know he would. We got the best stats guys in the business, and I tell you, we got a couple. By the way, guys, prayers going out to our good friend Eugene Newsom. His wife having some medical issues, and he could really use your prayers right now. Please make sure you pray for Eugene and his family right now as they struggle through a tough time.
Yeah, prayers to Eugene. Eugene delivers it like you used to hear it, right? Like you used to feel it.
He does. Eugene's one of the best, coach. Him and Ronnie Newsom is spectacular.
Radio for what, 30-plus years?
Yeah, they probably forgot more than me and you know on the radio.
Yeah, you no doubt about it.
Here we go. Knuckles in the backfield with Flannery. Knuckles, screen pass. And again, Coach, Prestonsburg's defense, I mean, Pike Central's, really struggling.
And I'll say this, whether it's scouting report, whether it's anticipation, Prestonsburg almost knows exactly where Knuckles is going on that one. They've ran that 3 to 4 times already, PC has. So, they may need to change that up offensively.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
The coach, Peggy Parker, says, "Go Hawks." Cohen Corbin love here. Sheena McGowan says, "Let's go Hawks." Knuckles going to keep it. Nice run by Knuckles.
Nice.
Coach, he's going to pick about 7 up on the play.
7-8 yards on the carry. And that just very well may be PC's best offense is letting Knuckles.
Yeah, score. Prestonsburg got 8. Score is 8.
Well, it changes on me. I've had it 8, ladies and gentlemen. I'll fix it again.
We do apologize.
It was 8. There we go. We got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if it
stays there.
Let's see if it stays there when I click it out.
There you go. Hands off to Flannery.
Going to get a first.
That was Lucas Varney, Coach.
First down.
Yeah, I really like this Lucas Varney kid, Coach.
Moving the chains.
Score is 8-0 right now. Prestonsburg on top. Kelly Fick says, "Let's go Black Cats." Says, "Let's go Dalton Elliott and Alex Harris."
2 of the very best in the backfield. They do a lot of the damage offensively for Prestonsburg.
They do, and you see Jameer Knuckles going over to the sideline to get the signal. And, Coach, don't forget, Pike Central is under first-year head coach Scott Grizzle, who is former UPike assistant, and he's from up there in that Raceland, Greenup County area.
2 first-year coaches, head coaches on the sidelines here.
Yeah, going at it.
Knuckles deep in that shotgun.
Knuckles brought down, Coach, slung down. And again, that's Logan Stumbo, Coach. So Logan Stumbo, number 44, and we should have known that. Logan Stumbo's been hampered with an injury, so I'm surprised that they're playing him as much as they could, that they are, because I heard that he may play a little on offense but no defense, but he's coming out right now making a big impact.
And Logan might have talked a little trash there on that.
Yeah,
with the Knuckles.
I'm a huge fan of Logan Stumbo, Coach.
Hey, listen, plays with a lot of intensity.
He's what you call a ball hawk.
There it is.
No, they had him wide open.
And that was more on, I believe that was Cole Humphreys that couldn't catch up to it, Darryl.
Yeah.
That was more on Humphreys than Knuckles. Humphreys never got himself in position to be able to kind of flow through on that catch.
Well, I think Humphreys was looking to get upfield, and Knuckles, led him away from the defender.
Right.
And, so I think it was just he wasn't able to recover and get back to the pass.
Cole Humphreys, as I mentioned, big-time cross-country athlete in the early years, junior high.
There you go, Knuckles dropping back. He's going to throw it, Coach.
Oh.
Nearly picked off. Pass was intended for Lane Adams.
Colin Hatfield almost coming away with it.
Tell you what, them Hatfield boys, man, they're some kind of special. So it's going to bring up 4th and 11 for Pike Central, Coach. Huge 4th down play here with 8 seconds to go in the first.
We're going to find out.
They're bringing the punt unit out.
They're putting this one out.
And I like this decision.
Yeah, momentum on Prestonsburg's side, right?
Yeah. So guys, let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for in the comment section below. Hit that like and share button for us.
Got a stoppage in play here.
Coach Demir Knuckles got a decent leg on him.
Got a good leg.
Yeah.
You've talked about this, Darryl, on the grind session several times when we talk hoops, and we mentioned Jameer Knuckles. Is he not a next-level player on the gridiron? I mean, and he can play multiple positions.
Well, and that's the thing, they've got to, Pike Central's got to continue to develop him and give him the tools. Right now, their O-line isn't doing him any favors.
And they should, right? Because the O-line has nice size.
Oh, yeah. You got real nice size, but as you mentioned, the one kid is a freshman. When you got youth like that, it's very tough, especially when you got an aggressive front line like Prestonsburg has. They're rushing every chance they get, and that's what they need to do. When you get a young line like that, then bring the heat and, see what they're made of.
Absolutely.
There you go, Knuckles. Coach, 4th and 16 for the Hawks. Knuckles back to punt.
Nice kick, Darryl.
Yep. And it's going to be fielded at about the
23, 24?
Yeah, somewhere around there, 23, 24-yard line. And Prestonsburg will have the ball when we come back. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Baldwin here at Maynard Chiropractic. For nearly 20 years, Maynard Chiropractic has been the gold standard of chiropractic care in Eastern Kentucky. We have 2 convenient locations in East Point, Kentucky on US 23 on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Tuesday and Thursday in Rock City and Paintsville. So give us a call here at Maynard Chiropractic at 606-886-3737 and schedule your appointment with Better Health today.
We are back here. You're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week with Kevin Keathley and Darryl McCoy. We want to thank Conley Brothers Devani's, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, Howard Family Pharmacy, and our good friends at Grace Solid Rock Development. Coach, as you look right now, you see this young man right here. Bryce Holbrook, Coach, has come in and played tremendous so far. He made one one play that may have won and took back, but this kid right now, you can tell why so many coaches are high on him.
As you mentioned, Miami of Ohio on a visit, right?
Yeah. To a game day visit to Miami of Ohio. He's a young man as he continues. Listen, his big thing is when he's got confidence, he is great. And Wes Hager, I think, has done a great job of telling him, like, listen, you're my guy. Win or lose, you're my guy. And it's caused him to play a lot more loose, I think.
We talked about that during lunch, right, Darryl?
Yep.
When the coach gives you that confidence, you become the player you're capable of being.
That's it. Again, Coach Holbrook under center here. And second man through. He's got space, Coach. He's across the 50, the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Black Cats. Dalton Elliott strikes quickly, Coach.
Unbelievable run. Elliott, top 5 in the state. You're seeing it. Why, right?
Blistering fast speed. Let's take a look at that again here on the Punk's Tire replay. You know it. You see him go in for 6 there, Coach. Listen, so far ahead of the defense at that point, the replay couldn't even catch up with him.
Yeah, you're right. I thought I had plenty of time.
Yeah, it just it happens like that. But want to thank Punk's Tires for our awesome instant replays, Coach.
Dalton Elliott, explosion.
Let's see if they kick the extra point or they go for 2 here. I think they're going to go for 2.
You know what Biggie says, right, Darryl? Dalton, can't you see? Sometimes your speed just hypnotizes me. Unbelievable.
Well, it did the linebacking core there because they was stuck in mud when they seen that blistering blur that is Dalton Elliott come flying by.
Unbelievable.
So the guys, hit that like and share button, get these numbers up here. Want to thank you guys for tuning in here. Betsy Lane up 14-6 on Floyd Central. 2-point conversion attempt coming. Nice job. Direct snap. Colin Hatfield gets stopped shy. That's going to keep us at 14-0. Prestonsburg on top. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with more action here live on the D&D Sports Network.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glenn Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Baldwin here at Maynard Chiropractic. For nearly 20 years, Maynard Chiropractic has been the gold standard of chiropractic care in Eastern Kentucky. We have 2 convenient locations in East Point, Kentucky on US 23 on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Tuesday and Thursday in Rock City and Paintsville. So give us a call here at Maynard Chiropractic at 606-886.
We're back, Darryl McCoy.
We are here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. You're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week with Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy. Prestonsburg leads 14-0 thanks to a Dalton Elliott touchdown. And Coach, there must have been a penalty on the play. They're tacking it on the kickoff here.
My, oh my, Dalton Elliott. Unbelievable. Flash Gordon type speed.
Insane. Coach Bradley Field says Betsy Lane's up 22-6 on Floyd Central. We appreciate the updates, Bradley. Keep them coming. Darlene Runyon-Mead says go number 12, Clay Runyon.
And let me bet Andrew McCutcheons has at least 1 touchdown.
Oh, I go, yeah. I would say 3 if I had to bet. It's going to be a touchback, so Pike Central will get the ball on the 20.
Betsy Lane, Andrew McCutcheon's number 1 in the state in rushing, Darryl.
Yep, and well-deserved. Broke a school record with 362 yards last week, Reese Music school record.
And I don't know if I'm speaking out of pocket. Maybe you know this, and maybe this is old news, or maybe I'm totally wrong, but I hear he had a game day visit or does have a game day visit to UK.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That would be impressive. We'll try to see if
verify that, right?
See if we can dig and do some homework. Coach Darlene Runyon-Mead, she speaks of Clay Runyon.
Yeah.
Listen, he's a kid that I've been really impressed with this year. I never knew. I remember him a little bit in middle school, but he's played really well for the Black Cats.
He has. Clay has battled for everything he's got this year.
Yeah. Oh, nice job, Lane Adams. Get about an 8-yard pickup on that play.
And it's very critical right now for Pike Central, Darryl. As good as it, and you mentioned it, you said maybe the line needs to do a little better job for Knuckles. But this is a key time right now for Pike Central.
You see Jameer Knuckles right there, Coach. I mean, the kid, he's got next level build to him.
Absolutely. Size, arm, instincts.
He's trying to get around the far side there, and he's going to pick up the first down. Nice run there.
First down by Knuckles.
And I think that's the issue. Right now this line for Pike Central is really young, and whenever they do block well, they get good gains. But it's just that consistency right now.
Right. Knuckles not going to kill you with speed, but he's very tough to bring down. So if you can create holes and gaps, he's going to move the chains. Nice job by Prestonsburg. Again, I'm going to be honest. I'm a little surprised at how Prestonsburg is. I don't want to say dominating the line, but they're certainly winning the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm a little surprised by that. I thought Pike Central that would be the one area they had an advantage. No, sir. He said, "What are you talking about, Coach Keathley? This Prestonsburg line is as tough as they come here." Changing things up here, Darryl. Look like they
another screen pass.
Darryl, they got that scouted.
I don't know why in the world they keep going back to that. Like, they keep going back to that same play. It's obvious that Prestonsburg has that sniffed out.
They have, absolutely. They scouted it. They know exactly where it's going. And listen, sooner or later, that's going to be a pick six. Third down here. 14-0 here. 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Knuckles in a shotgun.
Oh, nice pump fake.
Plenty of time.
Good job coming to the other side. And, he told the receiver to go upfield there. The receiver, I don't think, was paying attention to him, so he had to throw it away. But smart move by Knuckles to get rid of that.
Absolutely. He knew exactly he needed to get it out of bounds, and he did.
The
fourth down. Looks like they're going to punt this one away. And I'm not being facetious here, Darryl. Go look facetious up, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not being facetious. Knuckles may be the best punter I've seen this year. Watching high school in the mountains, he can punt it.
He may have got it blocked right there.
Still, again, though, look, Darryl. I mean, unbelievable.
Was able to get rid of it and still pin Prestonsburg back on the 35. So, I mean, the kid doesn't just have an arm. He has a leg, too, Coach.
Yes, he does.
So,
we going to keep it here?
Yeah, we'll keep it here during this. We want to thank Conley Brothers Devani's, Coach. That's where me and you got some grub before the game. Game day grub. They got us game day ready as Corey Conley at Conley Brothers Devani's, the best pizza in Floyd County, bar none.
Great guy. Prestonsburg taking over here with a lot of confidence. 4-0. Looking to go 5-0 for the first time in 2 years. I believe they started 6-0 2 or 3 years ago. So they're looking to keep this undefeated thing going here.
Hands it off. Let's see. That was Dalton Elliott. Looks like the tackle was made by number 4, Cole Humphreys.
Cole Humphreys. Maybe not the biggest man on the field, but one of the biggest hearts. Great young man. And, Dalton Elliott's kind of like Pac-Man, right?
Yep.
Just gobbles it up.
Well, Coach, look what we got in the comment section. It's a party when who's in the house?
Sue Cat
Leston.
Man, I miss Sue Cat.
Yep. We really miss her. Independence up on Scott, 23-6. There you go, handoff. Oh, no. Hobart fooled the cameraman there.
Tough hit. Big time hit.
He paid for it. Nice hit by number 65.
Number 78.
I believe that was right. No, that was number 78.
Yeah.
Ray on the tackle.
I can't see my 78.
Yeah, Ray. Darryl,
Skylar Ray.
I've had the other day. I had a coach call me and said, you and Darryl's not being on the air enough. They said you guys are kind of like peanut butter and jelly.
PB and J, baby.
They said we need more Darryl McCoy and Coach Keathley. Well, you're getting it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Keathley joined us in football, not just a basketball announcer. He's showing his value in the football season. Coach, I've been very impressed with you.
Hey, listen.
When you got chemistry, you got chemistry.
That's right.
Now,
Dennis talking things over.
Yeah. We got Misty Mitchell says, let's go Central. Sheena McGowan says, let's go Hawks. Now, Misty Mitchell, is that Phil's family over at Hornets? I think it is. Let us know, Misty, if that's you.
I think you're right. I believe that is Dennis.
Yeah, I think it is too. I'm pretty sure it's Dennis out there. No, I know it is.
We know that walk anywhere.
Yeah.
34-yard line. Prestonsburg up 14-0 here. About halfway into this second quarter. Holbrook under snap.
Gonna put a man in motion. Holbrook dropping back.
Rush was coming.
Yeah, Dalton Elliott. Oh, slowed down again by Skylar Ray.
Man, Ray.
Tell you what, that kid, he's out there with bad intentions, Coach. He is a monster. Just if he gets his hands on you, it's over.
It is over. The maniac mugger, I'm telling you.
There you go.
He is ruthless. Don't want to get hit by him.
Guys, we're 8:02 to go in the second. Stick around for the double quick halftime show. We'll get you caught up on all the scores from around the region.
We're going to keep you in tune with that Belfry-Pikeville game.
Yeah, we'll get you caught up. Let you know what the score is there as Sue Cat says, yep, that's her, Misty Mitchell. Handoff. Oh, fumble. Pike Central recovered, I think, Coach.
Pike Central did recover. Flag on the field.
That should be Hawks ball.
I believe so. And Pike Central did recover.
Yeah, I think they were the first ones to it. See what they call.
Pike Central needed that. They needed some momentum here.
No, they're going to say Holbrook recovered, I think. No, Holden.
Pike Central.
They got it.
Needed that if you're a Pike Central fan.
You needed that break if you was the Hawks coach.
Absolutely.
Devonna Runyon says go number 12 play. Kelly Fick says go Elliott. Doug Cottle says Pikeville 6, Belfry 7. So Pirates back on top. And Sue Cat says howdy boys. Phelps versus Knott Central 8-8 at the end of the first. Sue Cat, keep us updated. Phelps Hornets coach. First 2-1 start for the Phelps Hornets in 5 years.
Congratulations to Phelps.
You know who was coaching the Hornets the last time they went 2-1?
Who?
David Jones.
Wow. David Jones gets it done wherever he's at.
That's it.
Knuckles. Let's see if they can get something going here. They do.
Yep, nice run. And, Coach, that's all you needed was a little momentum. Lucas Varney right there doing a good job picking up the first down.
It's amazing what a little bit of, I don't want to say luck, but a little bit of momentum goes your way. All of a sudden, everybody playing with a little bit more energy, effort, and you saw it right there. Pike Central on the move.
Well, here you go, Hawks. You got 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Lucas Varney in the backfield with him. Varney. You know, Coach, and I like this. I like the option of moving Varney back in the backfield.
Going to get that was Kraft with the tackle.
If you can get Lucas Varney some touches, I mean, that's just a better chance you got to win because he's the one kid on this offense team. You know, him and Lane Adams are the ones with game-breaking speed.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And Knuckles more of a. He's gonna just.
He just moves the chains.
Yes, move the chains.
Yeah.
Flag.
Yeah, and there's a flag on the play. Probably another holding on the Hawks.
Prestonsburg just all over that one. Who's doing their scouting report, ladies and gentlemen? Let us know.
They're bringing the heat for every play.
Tremendous job so far scouting out what PC's doing.
Yeah, they've done a great job game planning for this.
Yes, they have. And see, Darryl says holding possibly.
Yeah. That was it. Holding on the Hawks. So, Judy Hooker says, go Black Cats. Watch them from Lexington, Kentucky. Cheer on Jake and Drake and Colin Hatfield's mama. So appreciate you, Judy.
We love Drake and Colin. My son loves Drake and Colin. He says that they're 2 of the best in the school in terms of just great kids.
So what is Tyler's number? Is Tyler playing football, Sucat? I didn't know. Tyler Weddington.
There was rumblings of Tyler playing, right? Possibly?
Yeah. And I don't blame him. The kid's built for football. Roger Bryant, good update. Mingo Central up 6-0 on man. That would be a huge win for David Jones and the Miners.
Got to pull them off. They're going to get a offsides, number 1. Pike Central.
Yeah, so false start there, hard count, Coach.
Mason Hess jumped off sides there. They let penalties killing them just when momentum was on their side, Darryl.
And I love C.J. Cox, Coach. C.J. Cox come over and told Hess, said, it's all right.
Yeah.
Make mistakes. Let's get back next play and overcome it. So there's a timeout on the field, Coach. As they take a timeout, we will too. We'll be right back. More high school Friday night football on the D&D Sports Network up next.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glenn Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the
Here we go. We are back here at Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Game of the week. Prestonsburg versus Pike Central. Black Cats up 14-0 on the Hogs.
All of a sudden, Darryl McCoy, Pike Central get a little momentum going on their side. You know what? Discipline. Flags has pushed them back. And all of a sudden, Prestonsburg back in command here.
Another timeout in the field there, Coach, as you see first-year head coach Wes Hager there, Coach. Listen, he showed last year for Martin County he is a brilliant offensive mind. And, him coming over here to Prestonsburg, if I'm being honest with you, I thought Brandon Brewer was doing a good job.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. I thought Coach Brewer did a good job his tenure here.
I do too, and I wouldn't, I don't think anybody should have complained if they decided to give him 2 years. But credit Prestonsburg, this administration does a great job knowing when to make the moves. And, they moved, a year or two ahead of waiting until things got to where, things got ugly, so Brewer got to leave on a good note, and then Wes Hager comes in, got a great program to take over, and now you're seeing the Black Cat resurging program, Black Cat football, where it needs to be.
Hats off to Wes Hager and what he's doing right.
Absolutely. He's done a fabulous job. Jameer Knuckles throws out, screen pass again. Oh, trick pass! Touchdown, Hawks! C.J. Cox receiving the old flea flicker, Coach. Let's take a look at that one more time here on the Puck's Tire replay here, Coach. What a play.
See if we got it.
Here you go, Coach. Look at this. Throws it out. Looks like a regular screen pass. Seen it all night. Coach, that right there, Scott Grizzle says, listen, that is why, Coach, that he's been doing them screen passes all night. He's playing chess when everybody else is playing checkers. He was setting the Prestonsburg defense up for that one play there.
Absolutely. Apparently, threw them off balance.
Yeah. I mean, they thought it was a screen pass. They played it like a screen pass.
You're right.
There you go. Kick is up. And good. Prestonsburg 14, Pike Central 6. We'll be right back here after a quick word from our sponsors. You're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
And we are back here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. You're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. Prestonsburg leads Pike Central 14-7 with 6:26 to go in the first quarter.
Opened up the playbook, and as you said, setting them up for. You very well could be right, Darryl. Setting them up.
That's why we was questioned. Why do they keep going this screen play? And he ended up taking, and Prestonsburg defense bid on it, and I think that was Jonah Hicks threw the pass to C.J. Cox there on the old flea flicker.
No, you already know, right? Jonah Hicks got a great arm on the diamond and showed it right there.
Absolutely. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these boys, guys. Get this up over 100 for them. Let's look at this healthy mullet, number 15 down here for Prestonsburg.
That's big time.
Yeah, that's nice. That's number 15. That's Matthew Collis.
Off and running.
And Coach, he's down the sideline. Spin move. Kane Patton gets across the 40. Prestonsburg will start this drive in Pike Central territory. Coach, let's look at this one more time. You see kind of a short kick here.
I think we're going to get it.
For the Hawks. And you see Kane Patton right here recover, gets across the 50, hitting with a spin move, allowed the defense just a little time to recover there, and luckily they got him because that was almost a touchdown.
Nice run.
Putting the man in motion, Dalton Elliott. And second man through, Alex Harris.
Harris nowhere to go.
Yeah, he brought down. Good job there, Coach.
Flannery.
Yeah, Cameron Flannery.
Taking care of business there on Harris.
Down says, way to go, CJ. Amanda Hicks says, great job, Jonah. Chris Shepard says, Pike Central 7. Yeah, we got it, Pike Central 7. Kelly Flick says, come on, Cats.
Prestonsburg on the move here. There it is. There it is.
And Alex Harris brought down close to the first down marker.
Showing how, showing what I like to call light feet, right, Darryl?
Yep. That's it. Coach, want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. Also want to thank our good friends Bruce Walters Ford, Glenn Martin Hammond, attorney at law, Howard Family Pharmacy. I want to thank Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic and Willie Crace at Solid Rock Development for sponsoring tonight's action. There you go, nice turnaround, hands it off to Harris again. Harris bobbing and weaving his way through traffic. Finally brought down, looks like about the 14-yard line, Coach. That was Jonah Hicks on the touchdown saving tackle. Another Prestonsburg first down there.
And here's a replay if we'll have enough time for it. Yeah. We'll see. Nice run, Darryl.
Nice job, Alex there, staying on his feet, gets down around the 14-yard line, Coach. Hit Black Cats right back at it. Again, yeah.
Nice job evading. No, sir, not this time, though.
No, good job. Nice pursuit by the Hawks defense. A couple Hawks players there in on the tackle. It looks like number 8 and number 4, Coach.
Yeah, cover that well. Jonah Hicks.
And Cole Humphreys.
Two gentlemen I know very well. Again, Prestonsburg on the go here. Big momentum shifter, Darryl, if Prestonsburg can get in the...
It's 2nd and 15. If the Hawks can get a stop here with 4 minutes to go, they still a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, I agree with you. Either side, big-time possessions here.
Yeah. Holbrook dropping back to pass. Got him down. Black Cats. Kane Patton on the touchdown reception. Punk's Tires replay coming up next. got there. Nice job. You see Holbrook up to the line of scrimmage, Coach. It was a 4th and 15. Kane Patton. The defense bid on it. Thought they was going to run. Good job. Bryce Holbrook done a great job. That touchdown was set up by Holbrook selling out that fake, Coach.
You're exactly right.
There you go. Nice run. And 2-point conversion is good. So score will set 22-7 as you got Pike Central trailing Prestonsburg here with 3:54 to go in the second quarter. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Start the new year off right by making your health a priority. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic can help you do just that. We have a great staff of professionals offering a variety of services like medical, dental, behavioral health, MAT program, case management, chiropractic, radiology, and lab testing. Little Flower Clinic offers free transportation for Perry County patients. Call to make an appointment 487-9505. Quantum Healthcare 436-0711 and East Kentucky Chiropractic 487-8255.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more.
And we are back here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, Coach, on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week. The Black Cats up 22-7 on the Pike Central Hawks right now with 3:54 to go in the second quarter. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy on the call. Oh, it's fielded, and that's onside. That should be Prestonsburg.
It should be if Prestonsburg recovered.
Coach. No, wow.
Somehow Pike Central recovered, but that hit the back foot of the
Jameer Knuckles.
Of Jameer.
And credit C.J. Cox because he was right there to recover that. He seen it, and he saved the possession.
Huge by C.J. Cox.
Yeah. So big play right there, Pike Central. Now, Coach, Pike Central needs to stay in this with a score here.
Yeah, this is critical here. At the very least, you want momentum on your side. You only give P. Berg the ball back here, football back, with them having an opportunity to score going into the locker room.
Coach, we see our good friend Greg Fleming tuning in from Tulsa, Kentucky, former Black Cat basketball coach.
Yes, sir. Good old Greg. Did a good job while he was.
Yeah, he did.
At Prestonsburg.
Really good job. There you go. Jameer Knuckles lining up in the gun.
Knuckles out of the gun on 1st and 10.
Now Knuckles.
Nowhere to go with it.
No, he's going to pick up maybe 2 on the play.
No gain on the play.
Now look who it is, Coach. Number 21. I just was getting ready to say we ain't seen Jaden Stewart in. There he is, number 21 for the Hawks.
Stewart has made. Let us know if this is his first action he's seen.
Coach Pikeville and Belfry knotted up at 14 apiece right now.
Good one, right?
Yeah.
Nothing less what we expected.
Yeah. Pikeville on a 5-year winning streak right now over the Pirates. There you go, Knuckles in the gun.
Oh,
dropping back, looking nice pump fake.
Nowhere to go.
Prestonsburg
got a chance.
Scoop and score. Credit the Black Cat defense with Alex Harris. Scoop and score touchdown there, Coach.
Wow.
Big play by Alex Harris.
And we talked about that. You did not want to give up. You didn't want Prestonsburg in the end zone before you hit in the locker room, right?
No, and listen, at the end of the day, Jameer Knuckles will get credit for that interception, and, as he should. But, he's in a situation, Jameer Knuckles just wants to make a play for his team to keep him in it. He knows that he's got to take chances, to win against this undefeated Prestonsburg team. And, he just, went to drop back to throw it, slipped out of his hands, and, made the wrong play there. But at the end of the day, I can't blame Jameer, for trying to make a play in that situation.
No, he's a playmaker at heart, even on the hardwood.
Yep.
Sometimes, listen, you're going to have big-time gains, and sometimes maybe not so. But, listen, this Prestonsburg team getting better and better with each possession, each down, And each week, Darryl, they're just getting improving.
I agree. This team, it's going to be a scary team come playoff time. Prestonsburg comes into this week ranked number 10 in the D&D Sports Network Mountain Top 10. And, Coach, they are tied. The first ever tie in the D&D Sports Network Top 10 was this week. They tied with Betsy Lane. If both of them win this week, they go into next week both undefeated, sitting at number 10, and they'll have a chance to solidify themselves and knock one of the other out of the top 10.
The D&D Sports Network top 10, not an easy poll to crack.
No.
And
you're talking, Ashland, the Huntington, the Letcher County. Coach, the Breathitt County. By far the largest in coverage area, the most respected top 10 in the mountains.
22-7.
Tom Harris says, way to go, Alex. Kelly Flick says, way to go, Alex. Ashley Harris says, way to go, Alex. Let's go, Black Cats. Markel Day says, let's go, Hawks. Come on, guys. You got this.
Stewart.
Now, Coach, what they call on that play? They took the touchdown away.
Yeah, it was a
the incomplete pass. Is that what they call it? Doug Cottle says Lawrence County's up 35-0 on Harlan County. That's big. That'd be a big win. Harlan County, a 5A school, and Lawrence County up on them right now, big. Guys, hit that like and share button. We got a host of games on D&D Sports. We appreciate you guys sticking here with us. We want you to hit that like and share button and get these numbers up for these boys. Amanda Hicks says if that was incomplete pass, it shouldn't have backed them up. That's true.
That's a good point.
Yep. Blocked.
No, I thought it was blocked, Darryl.
No.
Again, he got it off.
With a leg like him, if it does get blocked, you still got a chance of it.
Knuckles, I'm telling you, impressed with his ability to punt the football.
So Prestonsburg will start their drive on the 49-yard line of the Hawks. And Coach, we'll stay right here during this one. I want to thank Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, Sal's Steakhouse, Glenn Martin Hammond, attorney at law. Also want to thank our good friends at Double Quick, Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Castle's Jewelry in Coal Run. And I want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky.
Prestonsburg looking to get things going here. Rush coming.
Now, good job, second man through.
What about Elliott? He just dancing, juking. Unbelievable footwork by Elliott.
He made something out of nothing there.
Yes.
They done a good job there clogging up that side, and it looked like that Dalton Elliott didn't have anywhere to go, but, listen, he's always got an opportunity to break a play. He's got that game-breaking speed.
Listen, Elliott leading the top five in the state in rushing. He's well over 500 yards now on the year.
So there we go. We got 100 people tuning in, Coach. That's what we want.
Listen, I'm surprised it's just 100.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? It's Prestonsburg Pike Central.
Well, Coach, there is 5 other media outlets in the house.
That's true.
So we appreciate you guys choosing D&D Sports Network as your go-to broadcast. Couldn't do it without you.
Well, listen, D&D Sports Network, and I say this all the time, and we're not going to be bashful about it. D&D Sports Network, the #1 sports network in the mountains, consistently #1 rated per viewership.
Coach, it's getting this year where, Mingo Central, we're averaging. We've had 2 Mingo Central games that's got over 60,000, and then we had one that got 27,000.
Well, we had over 20,000 at the Perry Central game the other night.
And you go Bryce Holbrook. He's dropping back.
Rush coming.
Looking to air it out, and he slings it. Intercepted, and it's picked off by Lane Adams. And I don't see any flags, do you? No, it's going to stand. So the Hawks will have 2:06 to work with, Coach.
Yeah, I got an opportunity here.
So
left it a little short, right?
Yeah.
Holbrook having a nice game, though.
Well, he threw off his back foot, and if you go back and watch that replay there, threw off his back foot and just left a little bit, left it hang just a little bit longer than he should have, and Lane Adams was right there to corral it.
Nice job, Lane Adams, to, as you mentioned, to corral it, to bring it down.
There's our guy Greg Fleming back on. Greg calls game time to time with us here at D&D.
2:06 to go. Slow-moving quarter, Darryl.
Slow-moving quarter. 2:06 to go, Coach. 22-7 lead. Prestonsburg over Pike Central here on your Citizens Bank of Kentucky game of the week. Jameer Knuckles. Knuckles.
Nice throw.
Yeah. That was Jonah Hicks on the reception.
Hicks, a receiver, also can run the QB spot.
Yeah, Jonah Hicks, he's one of the Hawk stars in athletics period over the next next couple of years. He's going to be a star there on Buckley's Creek.
I left it a little short, incomplete. Going to be third down here. Prestonsburg, Pike Central. Definitely, I don't know how intense, but there's a rivalry there.
Oh, yeah. They absolutely are. And coming into this game, I thought, Pike Central, had a chance, but, right now, their offense has to move the football a little better than what they're doing if they're going to beat off the Black Cats, because this Black Cats defense is stellar.
Prestonsburg scouts done a tremendous job preparing for this game.
Yeah.
Credit the coaching staff.
Knuckles. Tip pass again. And listen, credit this defensive line for Prestonsburg. They're getting hands up and batting balls down.
That's exactly what I was saying earlier in the first quarter. I didn't expect Prestonsburg to control the line, O-N-D, how they have, but they have. They've controlled it. Pushing PC and getting what they want. And again, the scout doing a tremendous job of knowing exactly where they're going.
4th and 4, 1:36 to go, Coach. Now, this is a situation, I don't know. I would go for it here because, you don't want to give Prestonsburg the ball back.
Risky business.
Yeah. They've showed, coaches, it took them any more than 3 Oh, nice job. Has it took them any more than 3 plays to score when they touched the ball?
Absolutely not. Cole Humphreys with the tackle.
I think you got to take a risk there and go for it on that play.
You're saying let's go. You're saying we need to can't be conservative at this point.
No, not at all. You're not going to pull this upset over undefeated number 10 ranked Prestonsburg by being conservative. Just like Mark Stoops wasn't going to beat Florida being conservative or Georgia being conservative.
Brutal game to watch there. Heartbreaker.
There you go. 2 backs in the backfield. Second man through.
Harris. Getting 6, it looks like.
Good job by the Hawks defense. Now, Coach, the Hillbillies strike on Minor Mountain and go up 7-6 on Mingo Central.
David Jones.
Mingo Central's got to have that win.
Yeah.
Got to. If the Hillbillies, they could really derail Mingo Central's season if they beat them here.
Air it out here. Nowhere to go.
Oh, nice job there, Coach. That was number 33, and I told you before the game, who did I tell you to keep an eye on?
You said absolutely Trevor Holbrook.
Yeah, and there he is. I mean, you talking about he's another kid. He's a rodeo kid,
You mentioned a couple things. I think and Bryce doing a tremendous job as a sophomore leading this team, but that line of Prestonsburg kind of gave in a little bit there, but sometimes you need to get rid of it a tad sooner, right?
Well, right there, Pike Central got back there so quickly, I don't know there was anything he could do.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Nice handoff.
Yeah, Alex Harris trying to get to the end. And, nice job. A slew of Hawks come in for the tackle.
My goodness.
Which it looks like.
That was a maniac mugger again, number 78.
And Flannery was there too.
Mr. Ray.
Skylar Ray and Cameron Flannery in on the tackle.
And I mean that with all the compliment in the world when I say maniac mugger.
I want to thank our good friend Odell Dingus for tuning in. Odell, we're big fans of his.
Nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. And want to give a shout out to West Virginia Grown Products. Odell, big shout out for him and the work that they're doing there with West Virginia Grown.
7 seconds here to go in the first half. Prestonsburg 22, Pike Central 7. Great crowd here at the Josh Francis Field.
So, Coach, 7 seconds to go, 22-7. Prestonsburg probably.
They're going to throw one out, throw one up, or are they going to head in the locker room?
Well, we'll see here what Pike Central decides to do with it.
Excuse me, Pike Central.
Prestonsburg, probably going to drop back into a prevent. Don't want to let anything get behind them.
Going to head in the locker room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just
Coach, we'll talk about that play that's called there and more when we come back. We'll be right back with more action here. Guys, come and join us for the Double Quick Halftime Show coming up next.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Baldwin here at Maynard Chiropractic. For nearly 20 years, Maynard Chiropractic has been the gold standard of chiropractic care in Eastern Kentucky. We have 2 convenient locations in East Point, Kentucky on US 23 on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Tuesday and Thursday in Rock City and Paintsville. So give us a call here at Maynard Chiropractic at 606-886-3737 and schedule your appointment with Better Health today.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Did you know same-day crowns are now available at Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Little Flower Dental Clinic? Same-day crowns. No more temporary impressions and wearing temporary crowns. Same-day crowns. Now available at Little Flower Dental Clinic. We also offer cleanings, fillings, extractions, root canals, and bridges. Call for an appointment today at 487-9505. We accept most major insurances, Medicare and Medicaid, and even a sliding fee scale. Little Flower Clinic, your medical home in the mountains.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And we're back here. You're watching the Double Quick Halftime Show here. Get on the Double Quick. Alexis Spears, coach, homecoming for Prestonsburg.
Homecoming night.
Coach, we're here at Prestonsburg. I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite Prestonsburg Black Cats, Emily Burchett. She is the leading scorer for the Black Cats soccer team. Really good next level soccer star.
Yeah.
And Whitney and West Lafferty of Seabury, Kentucky. Peyton is being
I did not hear her name.
Her father, Kevin Bentley, and Ramona's father, Wes Lafferty.
I think maybe Alexis
Bentley
Bentley.
played softball for 10 years.
Or no, Hayden Bentley, I think.
DHS varsity softball team for 2 years.
Softball player.
Riding side by side and spending time with her family and friends.
She likes riding side by sides, Darryl. That's
yeah. And Coach, I don't know, but if that's the case, I think it might be her dad and stepdad.
Yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
If that's the case, that's really cool.
Marie Marshall. She is the daughter of Stacy and Tanya Marshall of Prestonsburg.
Marco.
Caitlin is being escorted tonight by her
I did not get her first name.
Stacy Marshall. Caitlin is currently a member
Jalen
of the
Marco, maybe?
cheer team. This summer, Caitlin attended UCA cheer camp with her cheer team, where she received the All-American Cheerleader Award. Caitlin was a PHS dancer for 1 year and has been taking dance lessons at Dance Etc. for 12 years and a member of the Dancing League team for 6 years. Caitlin works as a teaching assistant at Dance Etc., is a member of the Allen Baptist Church, and currently maintains
She is a dance instructor.
Caitlin enjoys spending time with her friends, going to concerts, and traveling. Miss Caitlin Marie Marshall.
Yep, Caitlin Marco.
Congratulations to her. Homecoming nominee.
Our next sophomore, Hannah Ratliff.
Hannah Ratliff.
She's the daughter of Brian and Michelle Ratliff of Prestonsburg. Hannah is being escorted tonight by her father, Brian Ratliff.
Brian Ratliff is her father.
Participated in archery for 7 years.
Oh, she's an archery star, Coach.
Hey, listen, archery has a big-time program here.
Yep.
Taking care of her animals and spending time with her dog, Lane. Miss Hannah Ratliff.
Hannah Ratliff, part of that really good archery program, Class A champions.
Yep.
And now for our junior representative.
Junior representative.
Macy Hammond. She's the daughter of
Macy
Joseph
Hammond.
and Elizabeth Hammond of Prestonsburg. Macy is being escorted tonight by her uncle, Chris Hammond. Macy has participated in archery for 8 years.
She's also archery, yeah,
big time.
The PHS archery team for 4 years. Macy has been a member of the Pep Club for 3 years, Science Olympiad and SPLT for 3 years, Postal for 3 years, and the National Honor Society for 2 years.
National Honor Society member.
Traveling, shopping, going to concerts, working on cars with her papaw, and taking care of animals.
Love it.
Macy Hammond.
She loves working on cars with her papaw.
Yep.
That's something you don't hear very often.
Sierra Cheyenne Sloan.
Sloan, a basketball player?
Yep. By her father, Brandon Sloan.
Brandon Sloan is her father.
Prestonsburg High School basketball team for 3 years. National Honor Society for 3 years. Gifted and talented. Sierra's hobbies include working out.
I know Brandon Kidd talks very well about this young lady.
Yes.
Sierra also loves her job at the Scoop. Miss Sierra Cheyenne Sloan.
Sierra Cheyenne Sloan, proud worker at the Scoop. Ice cream shop here in Prestonsburg.
Great place to get you some ice cream.
Jessie Faith Ray Spears.
Jessie Faith Ray Spears.
She is the daughter of Christy Spears.
Daughter of Christy Spears.
Of Prestonsburg. Jessie is being escorted tonight by her mother, Christy Spears. Jessie is a member of the cross-country team, track and field team.
Her mother is Christy Spears. She's cross-country and track star.
Darryl, I believe cross-country this year, they're fielding only an all-girls team on cross-country. Yeah.
Wow. But all girls, they've got to, if they do all girls now, if I'm not mistaken, they've got to allow boys to compete, right?
They do, but I don't think anybody came out.
Yeah.
Bailey is being escorted tonight by her stepfather.
Who is it, Bailey Stevens?
Bailey has been a member of the PHS girls soccer team for 2 years.
Maybe not.
Bailey enjoys spending time with her family and friends.
I believe that is, Darryl. I believe that is Bailey Stevens.
Bailey Stevens.
Yeah. They didn't mention basketball.
Former Lady Black Cat. I believe she may not be playing anymore.
Okay. Bailey Stevens. See who the next Lady Black Cat is here.
And now for your senior representatives.
Senior representatives.
Haley Renee Klein. She's the daughter of El-Ray and Jennifer Klein of Prestonsburg.
They say Haley Renee Lyons.
I thought they said it Lyons.
That's what I thought.
Haley has played volleyball for 7 years and has been a member of the PHS volleyball team for 4 years. Haley has also played softball for 6 years and has been a member of the PHS varsity softball team for 4 years. Haley enjoys going to flea markets.
Yeah, she's smart. That's a country girl. Enjoys going to flea markets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can find her on the weekends at Bull Creek.
I love it.
Yeah. And listen, she's doing a smart job bringing her little brother. That gets you some votes.
It will.
Miss Kaylee Hackworth.
Kaylee Hackworth.
Kaylee is the daughter of Jeremy and Leanne Hackworth, granddaughter of Pat and Johnny Newsom, and Homer and Lana Hackworth of Prestonsburg. Kaylee has cheered for 12 years, played softball for 8 years,
So she's
and
a cheerleader?
gymnastics for 6 years. She is involved in the Link Crew, Pet Club, and HOSA. Her junior year, she competed and won Miss Red, White, and Blue.
She won Miss Red, White, and Blue last year.
Of the Pike County Bowl. Since January, she has spent her mornings
She
at
was
home
the
learning
Black
to
Cat
learn
representative
about
at the Pike County Bowl this year.
industry. She plans to join the team once she graduates. In her free time, she enjoys being annoying, staying out past her curfew, taking selfies, and hitting curves.
How about that, Coach? Hit them with the dab. Dabbed them up there. Said she enjoys being annoying and staying out past her curfew.
She loves advocating for human rights, and her favorite saying is, there's nothing good to eat in this house. She's being escorted
My
by
favorite
her
saying, there's nothing good to eat in this house. Good thing you're close to Conley Rose Devon, right?
That's exactly right.
Our next senior, Kaylee Brianna Hopkins. She is the daughter of David Hopkins of Prestonsburg.
Kaylee Brianna Hoskins, is that?
I thought they said Hopkins, but
David Hopkins. David has been played volleyball for 8 years. She's
I think you
been a
might
member
be
of the
right.
PHS volleyball team for 6 years. David has been a member of the Link Group for 2 years and the National Honor Society for 2 years. Miss Kaylee Brianna Hopkins.
or maybe you're right.
Hobson, I think. Kaylee Brianna Hobson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darryl, tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in right now, right?
Absolutely.
See, we got a lot tuning in, but
Jade has played volleyball for 9 years.
you're talking Prestonsburg, Pike Central.
Prestonsburg High School volleyball team for 5 years.
Jade.
He currently serves as captain. Jade has been a member of the Prestonsburg High School track and field for 4 years.
Jade,
currently on the PHS cheer team, a member of PHS National Honor Society for 3 years, a member of the National Society of Honor, and a member of the Link Group for 2 years, and serves on the yearbook staff. Miss Jade Elise Stilton.
I still didn't get her last name.
Piper Elizabeth Boggs Johnson.
Piper Elizabeth Boggs Johnson.
And Gary Johnson of Prestonsburg.
Big time name.
Yeah, big time.
Piper is being escorted tonight by her father, Gary Johnson.
Piper with her father, Gary Johnson.
Piper has been a member of the PHS band for 3 years.
Guys, as Coach Keathley said, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up. Double Quick halftime show here. We're the only ones that's sticking here for homecoming, Coach. The way we see it is all student athletes need recognition.
And it's not just a token or a phrase or something we say. It's something we do.
We believe.
All right.
Carly Moore. She is the daughter of Crystal Harley.
Carly Moore.
Carly is being escorted tonight by her mother, Crystal Harless.
Escorted by her mother, Crystal Harless.
Team for 9 years. Currently serves as a member of the PHS varsity cheer team. Carly enjoys spending time with her family and friends.
Judy Hooker says, thank you, D&D, for covering these games.
Miss Carly Moore.
Mingo Central takes the 14-7 lead over Man, Coach. We'll get you caught up on all the scores here in a second.
I don't mean to tell you I'm cheering Lee Osborne.
Yeah.
I don't mean to tell you, I don't mind to tell you, Darryl, I'm cheering for David Jones.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. David, David is co-owner, one of the co-owners at D&D here, and David, big game for him here as he is 1-2 on the season. Needs this win to get back to 500.
Aaliyah Osborne.
Aaliyah Osborne.
Olivia Price.
Olivia Price.
Angie Robinson of Billings, Montana. Olivia is being escorted
Daughter of Jason and Olivia Robinson of Billings, Montana.
The Link Crew and the yearbook staff.
Montana, a beautiful area of the United States.
Got a good football team up there, too.
Yeah.
Miss Olivia Price.
Olivia Price.
Morgan Stidham.
Morgan Stidham. She is the sister of Mason Stidham.
Mason Stidham, all-district performer last year, Darryl.
Yep.
Nathan Goble.
She is the daughter of Kiki Sloan.
She is indeed.
Varsity team for 5 years. Morgan is also a member of the Lake Crew. Morgan enjoys spending time with her family and friends.
Now, who was escorting her?
I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Didn't hear. No, I
Ladies and
think
gentlemen, let's please welcome our 2023
this is last year's homecoming queen.
Miss Natalie Garrett.
Natalie Garrett coming out to award the 2024 Miss PHS.
University, where she is studying nursing.
Did I hear Florida State University?
That's what I thought she said.
Natalie Garrett.
Here we go.
Who's your money on, Coach?
Morgan Stidham.
Well,
And your 2000.
I'm going to say
the Dappers.
Homecoming queen is Miss Kaylee Hackworth.
Kaylee Hackworth, Miss PHS, Coach.
Congratulations.
So big shout out to Kaylee Hackworth.
Congratulations, 2024 homecoming queen.
Let's give all the ladies a big round of applause.
You know, Coach, absolutely, these young ladies made a good run for it. They done their best job trying to win the election, learned a lot during the election. So, Kaylee Hackworth, your Miss PHS 2024.
Yeah, congratulations to all those young ladies. And as you mentioned, Darryl, the only network that covers sports action wall to wall, whether it's basketball, football, or baseball,
or academics,
it don't matter.
Yep. Coach, let's throw up the big here as I want to thank our gracious sponsors here during the Double Quick halftime report, and we're going to give you some scores from around the region. Coach, are you ready for them?
I'm ready for them.
Okay, Mingo Central up 14-7 on Man. Got a good one over there in Pikeville. Belfry and Pikeville knotted up 14-all. They're in the third quarter. Okay, Ashland smacking down Russell 42-0 in that rivalry game. Then you got Fairview up 35-14 over Green. Betsy Lane up 30-12 over Floyd Central. Pikeview up on Westside 17-4. Wow, that would be an upset of the century if that happens. You got Boyle County up 29-0 on Taylor County. Grundy trails Patrick Henry 41-34. Phelps and Knott Central knotted up 0-0. Greenup County up 16-15 on Montgomery County. Warren up on Paintsville 49-0. Mason County all over Rowan County 40-7. Chapmanville trails Nitro 20-0. Then you got on Monday night, Phelps defeated Twin Valley 52-32. Coach, we're going to take a quick break and be right back here with more Double Quick halftime report.
I'm Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville, Kentucky. We have the area's largest selection of new Kias and more arriving daily. Come shop us in Pikeville. I guarantee you'll find the Kia for you. At Bruce Walters Kia, your new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Also at Bruce Walters Kia, you'll get free oil changes for life. Finding your new Kia is easy. Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treats you like family from the second you walk through the door. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Start the new year off right right by making your health a priority. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic can help you do just that. We have a great staff of professionals offering a variety of services like medical, dental, behavioral health, mat program, case management, chiropractic, radiology, and lab testing. Little Flower Clinic offers free transportation for Perry County patients. Call to make an appointment, 487-9505. Quantum Healthcare, 436-0711. And East Kentucky Chiropractic, 487-8255.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
Back at Black Cat Stadium, we got you covered. The D&D Sports Network, Coach Kevin Keathley, and oh yeah, the Big Dipper 2.0, Darryl McCoy. He's along for the ride as well. Prestonsburg looking to stay undefeated, to go to 5-0. 22 Prestonsburg, Pike Central 7. It's big play after big play after big play for Prestonsburg in the first half. You're talking about Alex Harris. You're talking about Dalton Elliott. You're talking about the sophomore, the gunslinger, and Bryce Holbrook getting it done in a big-time way. So all the guys that you expect to perform big, oh yeah, they're delivering for Prestonsburg here in the first half. Pike Central just could never get it going offensively outside of that big, almost like offensively they were setting them up for that big, almost like flea flicker play for their lone touchdown of the first half. Other than that, Prestonsburg, and I'll admit, ladies and gentlemen, I've watched Pike Central, I've watched Prestonsburg early on, and I thought Pike Central would win it in the I didn't know if they would win the game, but I thought Pike Central would have an advantage in the trenches, and not been the case tonight. Prestonsburg certainly has the advantage on the O&D line right now, whether it's just a great scout, whatever the case may be. Coaching staff did a tremendous job scouting for Pike Central, but they've done a tremendous job neutralizing Pike Central star in Jameer Knuckles. And make no mistake about it, Jameer Knuckles is a next-level athlete, whether it's running, whether it's kicking, whether it's throwing the ball. He can do a little bit of everything, and they've done a tremendous job on containing Knuckles. 22-7, and we're getting ready to head into the third quarter here at Black Cat Stadium. A hot, muggy evening, late September, 80 at the start of the game, 85 degrees here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. So it was a hot one, and sometimes that plays a factor as well. How are you going to perform, and the conditions of what you're facing, and warmer, more humid night than what you expect in a late September game. Homecoming night here at Prestonsburg, and we're enjoying it, ladies and gentlemen. Always a great time to come to Prestonsburg and check out a football game, check out a basketball game. Coach Ricky Thacker, the principal, does a tremendous job leading Prestonsburg in an administrative role. Brandon Kidd, of course, we know him as the ladies basketball coach, but has taken on the athletic director's role, does a tremendous job, as well as Tony Pacheco, who they kind of do a joint partnership running that athletic position. They both have their own roles and duties, and Coach Pacheco does a tremendous job. Man, oh man, can't compliment those guys enough. And then what about the new regime, the new coaching staff of Prestonsburg? Coach Hager doing a tremendous job to begin the season. Transfers, they lost a few guys, but they just said, next man up mentality, let's go, let's roll. And there's been a host of guys that have stepped up, including Colin Hatfield, who's came up big this early in the year for Prestonsburg. Colin and Drake Hatfield, tremendous. Clay Runyon's transfer from Paintsville is doing a tremendous job. So a lot of guys have stepped up for Prestonsburg, and you're seeing that work, that effort, that day-to-day grind. You're seeing it pay off for Prestonsburg. Looking to go 5-0. Can they hang on? Can they hold on? We're going to find out as the third quarter is getting ready to get underway here. And Darryl McCoy, Coach Kevin Keathley here on the call. We've got a host of games on the D&D Sports Network. All you got to do is scroll down, take a look, take a gander at what you want to watch. I urge you to check out the Prestonsburg Pike Central game. This is the place to be. You better believe it. And you want to tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. The D&D Sports Network's got you covered from start to finish here at Black Cat Stadium. And Prestonsburg looking to keep this thing rolling here in the second half.
Silverado in the lower parking lot. A Navy Silverado. Floyd County Tags 661 PHT. You got a couple of people blocked. Need to move this vehicle.
As we're getting ready to kick things off here. Third quarter getting ready to get underway here, and as I was mentioning, Darryl, listen, Prestonsburg looking to control the game in the second half, a lot like they did in the first half, controlling on the O&D line. And as I mentioned, a little surprised by that, just because Pike Central's size up front, but man oh man is Prestonsburg holding their own. Kudos to that O&D line. Goodness gracious, and we're getting ready to get things going here in the third quarter. And I listen, before we get things going here, they're going to kick off. You're going to want to tune in Monday and see Darryl McCoy's new look, extinguished look. You're going to want to check it out on the morning show.
Definitely want to thank Gary Smith, eye doctor in Belfry, Kentucky, for hooking me up with the new specs.
Harris returns it back out to the 35.
And we're underway here.
Yeah, Coach, sorry, I have to get my breath back here.
Yeah, listen, we're getting everybody kind of recalibrating here. Homecoming night, what a night it's been, and Prestonsburg, as we mentioned, can they turn the tide? Can they get to 5-0? Well, listen, 22-7 right now. They're well on their way here.
Wayne up 18-14 on Winfield. Wow. There you go. Loaded backfield. We're going to pick up about 7, almost 8 on the play.
No surprise. That was Hatfield. Excuse me, that was Hatfield on the run.
Kelly Flick says, send them home, Black Cats. Katie Solar tuning in. Katie Solar is the #1 photographer in the Prestonsburg area. She does amazing work, Coach. If you need video or photography work, call Katie Solar.
She's the one to call.
Absolutely. There you go, turned around, hands it off. Second man through. Alex Harris picks up the first down. Trevor Holbrook on the tackle.
Harris going to find a hole, right?
He is. He'll find it somewhere.
Number 33.
So the score of the West Side game is unreal right now. 17-14 Pikeview, Coach. If Pikeview beats West Side, it might be the biggest upset in the last 5 years.
Wow. That was Holbrook on the tackle. Trevor Holbrook.
Mingo Central scores again, goes up 20-7 on man. They got to finish it out.
Got to close the deal, right?
Yep. But we see my good friend and Coach Sean Farrell tuning in.
Sean Farrell, part of the Black Cat family last year.
Yep.
Nowhere to go. Flag thrown here.
Yeah, laundry on the field.
I didn't see, Darryl. Maybe holding.
Could have been. You know, Coach, I've seen Corey Conley at Conley Brothers Devani's in the ice cream line. Corey, a man of the community.
He is, right?
Yep.
And big supporter of the D&D Sports Network and all student athletes.
Yeah, Prestonsburg, we couldn't do what we do, and they wouldn't get the publicity they get without Corey Conley at Conley Brothers Devani's. Now, you guys hit that like and share. Get these numbers back up here in the second half as Pike Central is going to try to mount a comeback, Coach, but they got some ground to make up as they're down 22-7 here. And be honest with you, the way they played in the first half, it should be a lot worse than this.
Yeah, I agree with you.
They didn't play great, but they kept it within striking distance.
Could never get it going. Holbrook will air it out.
Yeah.
Got it.
He got him. And he is brought down around the 30-yard line, Coach. And let's see, that was number 7 on the reception. That was Brady Allen on the reception. Look at this play again here. Punk's tire replay. As you see Holbrook, Pike Central right there, get on the run. Holbrook drops back, finds Brady Allen. And we're back here. Nice reception by Brady Allen. Oh, Coach, and loss on the play.
That was Hatfield on the carry.
That's going to be a loss of 3 on the play.
Pike Central needs anything they can get right now.
Roger Bright says Wayne's up 26-14 on Winfield. Appreciate you, Roger Bright. Amanda Hicks says nice tackle, Jonah. And
Jonah Hicks, just a freshman.
Well, Black Cat's back up to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13. Holbrook dropping back, throws a strike. Coach, and again, he never got squared. He never got his feet square on that, and ended up, just throwing not a great pass on the play. He had the receiver open. He's making the right moves. He just rushed it a little bit on that one.
That's what I was about to say, Darryl. Never really got squared up on the pass.
So as you look right now, Coach, I'm sitting here looking as is. Yes, he is. We'll talk about it here in a second. There's Holbrook under center. Slow.
Looking to turn.
Slow hike there. And Holbrook, he's going to pick up about 8 on the play, but it's going to come back, I think. I think it's going to be holding on the Black Cats.
Yeah, I believe so. As you mentioned, the play was.
Yeah, it was a slow hike. Yeah. It was like the whole play from the beginning was in slow motion.
Yeah.
Coach, I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite Black Cats down here, the Mr. Caden Aaron.
Yes.
See him down there. The Cade.
Where do you see it? I didn't see him, Darryl.
Well, he's 24 on the roster. I don't think that's him, though. No, that's not him down there wearing 24.
You're a big time fan of Mr. Caden Aaron.
I am.
As am I.
A respectable young man. He's one that
kind of been like family to you.
Yeah, he absolutely was. I grew up, took Cade everywhere with us, and you seen if you seen one, you seen him. You seen my son, you seen him.
That's right. His dad, there's not a bigger supporter of Prestonsburg Athletics than Thomas Nairn.
He is Mr. Prestonsburg.
I agree with that. He's Mr. Black Cat.
Yeah. Here you go, Holbrook in the gun, Coach, and you got Hatfield in the backfield with him. Holbrook dropping back. Throws a strike. Intercepted. Pike Central. He's across the 50. And that is Lane Adams, Coach. If I'm not mistaken, that's his 2nd pick of the night. Did you get that on the Punk's tire replay?
We'll see, Darryl.
Let's look at right here. You see Holbrook, he drops back, reads the defense, but he did not see Lane Adams there. No pun intended, Lane Adams corralled that pass.
He just stares his guy down the whole way.
Look at that right there, just sitting there waiting on it. And nice return. Listen, Lane Adams right now, if you had a player of the game for Pike Central, it's probably going to be Lane Adams.
Yeah, he's fighting, scrapping, and clawing. No give up in that young man.
Lane Adams, I thought Jonah Hicks has played great. Trevor Holbrook's played great. Pike Central's had a few players that stepped up, played big for them tonight. They're going to need a couple more of them plays if they're going to come back and get this win here. But what'd they call?
Call that back, Darryl?
I guess they did.
After a big-time play? I didn't see what occurred.
No, I don't think they called it back. It was I think on the return
yes.
was the penalty.
That's what happened.
So Jameer Knuckles, they called it on the return, holding on the return. Or actually illegal block. Jameer Knuckles picks up a few.
And that's what he can do. He's going to eat up yardage.
Coach, it is a hot, humid night here.
Yeah, we've talked about it all night. I mentioned the halftime. You usually don't see an 85-degree late September kickoff.
No. Greg Fleming says, two of the best. Darryl and Coach Keathley, appreciate everything you do for these kids.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate Greg and the work he put in with our kids.
Absolutely.
Watch out.
Nice run. Coach, good job getting across midfield there. And that was number 20, Lucas Varney.
Lucas Varney, that's your guy, Darryl.
Yeah, I told you, every time Lucas Varney touches the ball, good things happen.
Good things happen.
Yeah. The Belfry's up 28-14 on Pikeville, Coach. Is this the year the streak ends?
Listen, this is the best Belfry football team that I've personally watched in the last 2 or 3 years. Would you agree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you're much more in depth than I am.
Yeah, I mean, listen, hats off Chase Varney doing a fabulous job.
That QB spot.
Yeah.
He's another next level QB.
Yeah, definitely. There you go, Knuckles. Trying to get around the edge.
I wonder, and I'm not seeing it tonight, and listen, we know Jameer's the QB, but I wonder putting Jameer off the ball at times, maybe at a tight end situation with Hicks. Maybe change,
That would be smart, Coach, if you're Pike Central, mix some stuff up, because you got a young line, you got to find ways to move the football, besides letting the defense just stand there and tee off on you.
Right. And Knuckles takes a beating. And he keeps on ticking. We got all sides of false start. We'll see.
And Coach,
false start, Pike Central.
Belfry striking quick, 28-14 on Pikeville.
That's a big lesson. You get a 14-point lead and Belfry's got a 14-point lead. Listen, it's tough to come back, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
Controlling the clock.
Yeah, it's hard to come back against Philip Haywood.
Yeah, Coach Haywood's unbelievable.
Yep, he's the GOAT.
Yes, he is. I've not read his second book. Have you read it?
Not his second.
Yeah.
His first one was, listen, if you want to learn about life, and it's just, I suggest anybody, Belfry fan or not, read that book.
Did they just read our mind here? Did they just put Knuckles, let me see. I believe they put Knuckles in a fullback, running back position there, Darryl, if I'm not mistaken.
I didn't see.
Yeah. Third down here.
Yeah, big third down here for the Hawks.
I'm telling you what, I'll tell you who else will be playing at the next level. Make no mistake about it, is Ethan Atkins, number 72 for PC.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Coach Knuckles in the gun here. No, I agree with you on that. They're trying to pull him off sides here. Prestonsburg not falling for it. Hard count didn't work. Here comes Knuckles. Dropping back.
Oh, he's got an arm.
Yep.
Nice
strike. Beautiful throw. And Coach, that is number 1. Mason Hess on the reception. There you go, Coach. You see. Out here, Jameer Knuckles dropping back, throws a strike to Mason Hess. And, Coach, they get down inside the red zone. First time of the night inside the red zone for the Hawks.
Yeah, big opportunity here for Pike Central. Knuckles. Oh, fumble.
And Prestonsburg recovers.
Man, oh, man.
A busted play there. Jameer Knuckles went to hand it off to Lucas Varney, and Lucas Varney was already gone, just a busted play, and Prestonsburg, took advantage of it.
Darryl, kind of the story of the night for Pike Central. Get a little momentum. Take one step forward, 2 steps back.
Coach, that's the Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic Defensive Play of the Night. So, Coach, as you're sitting here, we do not have the Poker Logan score right now. We'll try to find that. Let's see. Chad and Rhonda Varney says, man, I miss being out there calling games. Chad, did you quit calling games?
22-7. Prestonsburg going to take over just when you thought Pike Central gained a momentum.
Coach, want to take a second. Thank Sal's Steakhouse, Bruce Walters Ford, Glenn Martin Hammond, attorney at law. Call Glenn if you're in it for the win. Also, want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Howard Family Pharmacy, as well as Willie Crace at Solid Rock Development. Guys, could not do it without them folks. As you see some confusion out at midfield here, Coach.
Yeah, kind of talking it over here.
Yeah.
And the official saying, I believe they call it an official timeout here. No, make no mistake about it. It's Prestonsburg's ball.
Oh, yeah, it should be.
And
it would be a big break if Pike Central was able to keep it. But
the only man that can overturn this is Dennis.
Yeah, the white hat.
Yeah, you better watch it.
Dennis ain't the white hat, is he?
I know. No, but listen.
Yeah.
Dennis has a lot of sway there.
Oh, he does. He's the one. You see him right there. He's the man in charge.
He is. We love Dennis. Dennis been officiating for 20-plus years.
Coach, how about this? Mingo Central up 26-7.
Wow.
On man in the fourth quarter. Got to think Aiden Burke probably having a big night up there on Minor Mountain.
D1 type talent.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
And if I tell you if there's a college next level, I'm not just filling you full of anything.
That's it. Coach, as you know, there's only a handful of them D1 guys out there.
And he's one of them.
Yep, absolutely. Had to switch from receiver to quarterback this year for the betterment of the team. Now, here you go. Prestonsburg play stands. Prestonsburg takes the ball here. And, nice hit.
Yeah, nice.
That was a big pop by number 29 for the Hawks coach, and that is Malachi Anderson.
Malachi Anderson, a senior for Pike Central.
Yep.
Again, Prestonsburg can get you. They can get you with Harris. They can get you with Elliott. Heck, they can get you with the Hatfield boys.
Yeah, that's a good mountain term. That's what our grandma says. Get you.
Yeah, you're
get
right.
You. They'll get you.
Yeah, they'll get you one way or the other.
That's what Malachi Anderson did. He get you. There you go. Holbrook.
Nice job by Holbrook.
Yeah, dropping back the pass. He's dancing back there. He's got a man, Coach, wide open across the 50. He's got space. He's across the 30. Can he get blockers? Let's see here. No, he's still on his feet. Finally brought down at about the 12-yard line, but what a play there, Coach, by the Prestonsburg offense. Trying to see who that was. Is that Cameron Little, maybe?
And, Darryl, we have the first part of that replay. We didn't catch that tail end of that extra effort on the run, but it looks like he's got a cramp, right?
And I still can't see his number, Coach. Is that Little, maybe?
We'll hit that replay, and you'll catch the end of it.
Oh, yeah, you got
you only caught the first part of it. Holbrook, you see him, patience. That's the difference between a freshman and sophomore. Big time effort, though, right, Darryl?
How about that Kane Patton on the reception right there? You know, Prestonsburg, Bryce Holbrook was the player of the game last week for the Black Cats.
Showing his poise to watch that play develop.
Rhonda and Chad Varney. Chad says that back issues caused him to step away. We hate to hear that, buddy. Prayers coming your way. There you go. Handoff. Alex Harris. Nice hit there.
Yeah, nice job by Pike Central on that front D line.
Is that your guy, Skylar Ray, in on that?
Yes, sir. Oh, well.
Yeah, that's a big Skylar Ray, 78. Right?
Listen, I can go to war with that man any night.
I mean, he has clogged up that line all night long, and he's got the speed to track down some speedy backs.
He does. Speed, size, strength, aggressive.
Do we know what grade he's in?
Good chance both of them will get over.
There you go. Yeah, Holbrook under center.
Sophomore, Darryl.
Oh, just a sophomore. There you go, Alex Harris. He's across down to about the 2-yard line, Coach. But Skylar Ray, listen, that young man, if he's just a sophomore, coach, he's got next level potential.
Absolutely. Prestonsburg again controlling clock and looking to punch it in the end zone here. Things starting to kind of slip away for Pike Central. Got to make things happen.
The score is still 22-7.
Yeah.
You know, if they could get a stop.
This is big for Pike Central. Got to dig in.
It's going to be hard to stop this. There's Holbrook. And he got it.
Looks like he got it.
Touchdown, Blackcats.
He got it.
So, big touchdown play. Bryce Holbrook with the quarterback sneak. 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. Goes up 28-7 on the Pike Central Hawks. You know, guys, want to thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up as you guys are what makes this go around. You guys at home and our sponsors. So make sure you guys hit that share button. Get these numbers up for these boys. Logan Snumbo. Well, he was coming in, and then the coaches got him back.
They're going to go for two again.
Yeah.
Make it a
Kelly fixes way to go Holbrook. Wayne up 26-14 on Winfield. Melissa Reynolds says way to go Blackcats. There's direct snap to Hatfield. Hatfield around the corner and he's in, coach. Yes, he is, as Prestonsburg goes up 30-7 on the Pike Central Hawks with 4:33 to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break, then we'll be right back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
And we are back here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. You're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week as you see the Black Cat cheerleaders, coach. And right now, Prestonsburg giving the cheerleaders a lot to cheer for as they lead 30-7 over Pike Central here in the third quarter.
Yes, and Prestonsburg looking to go 5-0 on the year. And man, oh man, just doing a tremendous job in all facets. Great scout, doing a great job on the O&D line.
Taking on for the Blackcats, number 69.
C.J. Cox backs the return for the Hawks. Prestonsburg. Nice little pooch kick there, and
that is our guy there. Jonah Hicks.
Yeah, on the return. So Jonah doing a little bit of everything, impacting every phase of the game.
Let's see what Pike Central can. Let's see what they got in their playbook, right, Darryl?
Well, and this is where Scott Grizzle, he can, right now they're down, so they're going to have to come back. So every play in your playbook's at your disposal right now.
You're right, and you've got nothing to lose at this point. You're down 30-7 late in the third quarter. Make things happen. You can take some big time risks.
That's it.
Pike Central looks a little fatigued, Darryl. Especially the O-line.
Rear Knuckles dropping back. Airs it out. And he picked up another first down. Nice strike there, coach. And I think that was C.J. Cox. Let's look at that again.
Let's see if we got it, or we'll have time to get it. I'll cut it close.
No. We'll come back look at it in a little bit here as there's a flag on the play. Now we would have had time to look. Let's look at it again. Now, right here.
We'll get this down pat here, Darryl.
And you'll see him coming up. Here you go. You'll get it in. He has Knuckles drops back, throws a strike to C.J. Cox there. Gets the ball out around, Coach, the 42-yard line. Knuckles keeps it, and
where'd it go?
Prestonsburg was all over that one, Coach.
Kudos, Prestonsburg. I'm just really, really impressed with what they're doing. As you say, in the trenches, right, Darryl?
Absolutely. Coach, 3:39 to go, and that's where Prestonsburg really won this ball game in the trenches.
I agree, 100%. You can talk about the big plays of Harris and Elliott.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's as you mentioned, Coach, it's the trenches where the difference in this ball game is right now.
Knuckles.
Yeah, he's dropping back, Coach. Oh, it's 10.
Watch out.
And Prestonsburg again with another interception.
We'll take a look at that one real quick.
See who that was. Number 13, Coach, on it.
And here we go.
Yeah,
Take a look at this, Darryl.
Right here, Baron Kraft just right there waiting on it.
I believe they got rough in the passer, Darryl.
Is that what they called it?
I believe so. Let us know, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they did because, man, what a savior it is there.
Yeah.
So now the defense going to stay on the field for the Black Cats. Yeah, that's a big penalty.
Yeah.
Big penalty right there for Prestonsburg.
3:03 to go here in the third quarter.
As you look at that, let's take a look real quick at the Mountain Top 10. As you see Prestonsburg, the first ever tie. As you see Prestonsburg and Betsy Lane knotted up at 10. There, both of them 4-0. Going to have a chance to go into the season next week. If they stay undefeated, Coach, they'll have a chance to go in, and the winner stays in, the loser drops out of the top 10.
Big time implications.
Yeah, and who knows, I mean, if they win this week, both of them hold on to win, they could move up in them rankings. Oh, nice job, Alex Harris. Out of nowhere, fumble on the field. And Pike Central recovers.
Yeah, Pike Central recovered.
Great heads-up play by Lucas Varney there, Coach.
Yes, it was. Prestonsburg all over that one. Flag on the field.
Shamika Jackson says, get it together, Hawks. Mingo Central 28, man 7, less than 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Got a flag on the field here, Darryl.
Kelly Fick says go Hatfield. Sideline warning. So, sideline warning on the field.
Coach Hager getting into his guys, probably telling them to knock off some of that extracurricular activities.
Yeah. What do you say, the tomfoolery, Coach?
Knock out that tomfoolery.
Yeah.
Here we go, Knuckles in a shotgun.
Yeah, 3 receivers to the top of your screen. Knuckles keeps it. And he's going to pick up a few on the play.
Time ticking here.
Coach, Mingo Central goes up 30-7 on man with less than 5 minutes to go.
That's big, right?
Huge for David Jones and the Miners. They needed that win to get back to 500. That win right there will keep them, in that playoff hunt.
Right, that's huge. Congratulations to David Jones.
Demir Knuckles. Looks like they're calling an audible here. Lucas Varney looking at the sideline asking for the play call.
As time ticks here.
Yeah. 2 receivers on each side.
3rd down and 7.
Oh, almost batted down. And he's going to get near the first down, Coach. Nice pickup. Nice play out there to Lane Adams again.
You called his name all night. It'll be 4th down still. Great second effort, though.
That's 4th and 1. Lane Adams and Lucas Varney both of them need to touch the ball more, especially Lucas Varney.
I agree with you. They've been huge tonight. When good, as you mentioned, when good things have happened for Pike Central, it's usually because of those two young men making plays.
And Coach, there's a timeout on the field. We'll stay here during this timeout because I want to talk about some stuff here.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Lucas Varney. He's one of the only kids on Pike Central right now that's got game-breaking speed.
Yeah.
Jonah Hicks does, but he's still young. Lucas Varney has to touch the football more than what he's touching it right now, and good things have happened every time he's touched it. And the other thing that they got to do is, Coach, in the first half, go back and look a couple times whenever they punted it with 4th and 4. Right there, you go. I think you got to go for that. If you're going to knock off an undefeated number 10 ranked Prestonsburg team, you've got to go for it in that situation. And the other thing is, right before halftime, when there was, I think, 7 seconds on the clock, and you don't take some strikes, you're down.
Yeah.
You got to take some strikes there and try to pick up an easy score before halftime.
Well, you're exactly right. It got to be a little bit more. Well, we talk about it. A lot's been said about Kentucky football and how conservative Coach Stoops is at times, and not take anything away from Coach.
No, Coach Grizzle does an amazing job.
But in this environment, in this situation, maybe gamble a little more, and that's. Again, I'm the last person to second guess a guy on the sidelines, but
no, Coach Grizzle's, he's forgot more football than me and you'll ever know, but I just think there was, too conservative right now if you're going to try to pull off a win. And
Prestonsburg, did they recover?
No, I think Prestonsburg's defense stood strong.
Yeah, they stood strong. I thought Prestonsburg, though, there was a loose ball. No. Either way, it doesn't matter, right?
No, Black Cats stand strong, Coach, and get the turnover. What a job by this defensive front for the Black Cats.
All night long. We talked about it. And the difference maker is this group on the O&D line just controlling things.
Yep. And last year, that was probably their weakness.
Yeah. And just credit the coaching staff. Obviously, they had a great scout, and they prepared their kids all week long for this game.
Yeah, fabulous job here. As you're going to see is Hobart. Yeah, he's still in the ball game here. 1:25 to go. He turns, pitches, full head of steam here. Dalton Elliott, Coach, and it's off to the races. Coach, listen, you cannot let him get a full head of steam like that.
Nice run by Elliott. What, about a 30-yard gain, Darryl?
Yeah, 29-yard pickup right here, and they done a good job getting Dalton Elliott going downhill here. Anytime you get him with a full head of steam, you're probably going to pick up a first down because that kid is the fastest kid in the mountains.
No question.
Yeah, here we go. Hobart, 3 backs in the backfield. A little wishbone formation, Coach.
Dennis needed a stop in action here. Going to push them back here.
What'd they call it? Delay of game.
Yep.
The delay of game on the Black Cats.
1:18 to go here in the third quarter. Prestonsburg 30, Pike Central 7. Holbrook hands it off. Harris is banging away, Darryl.
Absolutely.
About a yard back to the original line.
Let me ask you something. If you're going to vote for better Pike County, who are you going to vote for?
Well, Darryl McCoy.
Freddie Lewis.
Yeah, listen, you nailed it.
Yeah, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, guys. Make sure you vote Freddie this November. He's rich out. He said he wanted to support mountain athletes any way he could, and people don't understand the work that he does behind the scenes
and we talk about it, Darryl. We talk politics when we're having dinner, and Freddie Lewis comes up a lot, and you're here we go.
Yeah, Alex Harris busts loose. Yeah,
nice
Coach,
run.
And you're 100% right, Coach. We actually were speaking about him today at Calling Brothers Devontae's talking about, some of the ideals that he has for this election. You guys, listen, make sure you support the ones that supporting our kids. Vote for Eddie Lewis in November for Pike County Commissioner. I also want to thank Sal's Steakhouse, Coach, pound for pound, the #1 restaurant in Pikeville, Kentucky, bar none.
I've not got them yet, Darryl, but you've told me for 3 years the best ribs, hands down, in Eastern Kentucky.
And not even close. There you go.
Holbrook under snap here.
Hands it off. Now it's Dalton Elliott. Dalton Elliott, he's got space, Coach, stays on his feet. And he's going to pick up, looks like about 8 on the play.
Elliott, again, closing in on that 100-yard mark for the night.
Oh, yeah. Coach Dalton Elliott, a senior.
Go ahead.
We brought Dalton Elliott on the Startup Morning Show. I highly suggest everybody go back and rewatch that and get to know this young man. Just a great young man.
Yeah. You've had several big-time guests on the Startup Morning Show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jasper Johnson.
Well, none bigger than Jasper.
Yeah.
Telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, always you just never know with freshmen what you're getting. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Jasper Johnson is the real deal. Here we go, clock running. Going to let it run out here. That end of third quarter.
Yeah, that ends it, Coach. So 30-7 at the end of 3. Still a lot of football to be played here on the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. We'll be right back here with more action on Friday Night Football.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Hello, I'm Dr. Alan Baldwin here at Maynard Chiropractic. For nearly 20 years, Maynard Chiropractic has been the gold standard of chiropractic care in Eastern Kentucky. We have 2 convenient locations in East Point, Kentucky on US 23 on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Tuesday and Thursday in Rock City and Paintsville. So give us a call here at Maynard Chiropractic at 606-886-3737 and schedule your appointment with Better Health today.
We are back here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, as you see the Black Cats up 30-7 on the Pike Central Hawks. Coach, Black Cats trying to improve to 5-0 on the season. Wes Hager has done a tremendous job. Listen, how would it be if you had, and this is a possibility, an undefeated Prestonsburg team versus a winless Floyd Central team in the Hager Bowl.
Wow, that's a good point, Darryl.
Could Sean Hager get his first win and spoil his son's undefeated season?
There's some storylines to that one.
And listen, let's hope Floyd Central gets a win between now and then. That's what we're hoping because we love Sean Hager.
And they're down right now.
Yeah. Sean Hager, one of Coach's really close friends. He's a Belfry boy.
Yeah, you've always been really positive about Sean over the years.
Just a big fan of Sean Hager. And, as you can see, the genes run deep as Wes Hager doing a fabulous job here with this Black Cat program. Now, 2 backs in the backfield here for Bryce Holbrook. Holbrook, fakes the handoff. Holbrook rolling out. Nice job. And it's going to be caught. Brady Allen again, Coach.
Brady Allen, he started out, there was a thought that maybe he would be the future quarterback of the Black Cats when he first, and he's kind of transitioned to something else. And that's what great teammates do. They find what they're good at, and they selfless.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's doing what it takes for his team to win. And listen, he's there if he's ever needed. They got a good quarterback, back up.
With him in Harris, by the way. Nice tackle by Trevor Holbrook.
Yeah, no surprise there. No game. He is a monster in that linebacking core. As Coach, I also want to give a big shout out to Prestonsburg Black Cat. Sophomore Braxton Keathley picks up 2 Division I offers in the last month. I mean, that's something very rare. You know, we've only had, I think, 5 kids in the D&D era to play Division I basketball, and Braxton Keathley is going to be the 6th.
Excited for him. Yep. This is another young man that's going to have an opportunity, and there you go.
Nice strike. Brady Allen again, and that should be a late hit, and it is. They're going to grab Cole Humphreys there for the late hit, Coach, and I think Ray Charles seen that one coming.
Saw it coming. Yeah, as we mentioned, Holbrook on a Miami, Ohio visit. Actually, Braxton will be on a Miami, Ohio visit in a couple of weeks. Nice throw, Darryl.
Throw was right on the money, Coach, as you've seen Brady Allen get out of bounds. 30-7 is the score here. If you're just tuning in, 10:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Prestonsburg driving as they find themselves in the red zone once again.
Got an opportunity to kind of, and I know it's early here in the fourth, but put that proverbial
nail in the coffin.
Yeah, nail in the coffin, and it's awful early to say that, but Pike Central having a tough time moving the chains on the offensive end.
Alex Harris, he is
flags everywhere.
Good job by Trevor Holbrook, you know, getting in there, stopping that play. Let's see what the call was, because it was almost a little too late to be holding, but let's see what they called. It looked like he was already past the holding part. You know, it looked like they called it after the initial contact. I want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Sal's Steakhouse, Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner, Bruce Waters Ford face mask, Pike Central.
Offset.
Yeah. What they call for? I didn't see what they called on Prestonsburg.
Didn't see it. Penalties negate. Gonna.
Also, Coach, if you're looking for physicals or you're looking for a great chiropractor, you know, my son, I send him personally to Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, and he is the best in the business. You know, one time he was really struggling, didn't think he was going to be able to play. I sent him to Alan Baldwin, and he didn't only play, you know, he walked away as one of the top players in that game. Dr. Alan Baldwin would get you game day ready in a matter of no time.
Hatfield nowhere to go.
Yeah.
They blew the whistle. If they waited a second longer, that would have been a fumble.
That's it, and I think they blew the whistle a little quicker.
Yeah, they blew it quick.
Yeah, and as you see, you know, Pike Central, you know, it's tough, you know, right now to be a Hawks fan. You know, you know that this team's got some talent. You know, it's just they got to get things together.
Got it. Just a little discombobulation, Darryl. It just seems not, you know, at times not completely, maybe in sync.
Yeah, it's you know, I think the offensive line doesn't do them any favors right now. They got to get better there, but you know, I believe in Scott Grizzle.
Nice.
Did he catch it? Touchdown, Black Cats.
Oh, my.
And look who it was, Brady Allen. They wore him out on that drive, Coach. Let's look at that again.
Brady Allen.
The cameraman lost the ball on this, and, you know, it would have been nice if he zoomed in a little bit, Coach.
Hey, listen, we're bringing our A game tonight, just like Prestonsburg.
You see right here, Holbrook dropping back, fires Brady Allen right there in the front corner of the end zone. And, Coach, they wore Brady Allen out that drive. And there, Hatfield leans in, picks up the two-point conversion attempt. And Coach makes it 38-7. Prestonsburg leads Pike Central with 9:27 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, you're watching the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week. Be right back.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Coach, you see the young Black Cat fans dancing here, and what ain't they to dance about as Prestonsburg takes the 38-7 lead over Pike Central. Nice pick up there, and
lost his footing.
Yeah. Is Lucas Varney. Hopefully he's okay, Coach. He hit the deck there. Yeah, he's good.
To the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Pike Central has some talent.
Yeah, I mean, all the way down to Cox, and of course we've talked about Knuckles all night, and Jonah Hicks, and you've mentioned Varney.
We see Aiden Slack turning in. Aiden, you got the score of the Logan game. Let us know.
I'm wanting a follow-up on that Belfry-Pikeville score.
See if I can't get that one for you.
I just find it hard to believe a Haywood team would give up a 14-point lead, especially this Belfry team.
Belfry's up 35-21 right now on Pike Central in the fourth quarter.
Wow. Belfry putting points on the board this year.
You know the old saying, right?
What?
Chew tobacco, spit, spit, spit. If you ain't for the Pirates, you ain't worth a know what.
A lot of Pirate fans right now celebrating.
Oh, yeah. Better not celebrate too quickly, Coach. And I want to give credit to the Pikeville faithful. Listen, they put a chair up and painted a mural of Ronnie Ford on it, and just a touching tribute to a great man that was a huge supporter of the Pikeville Panthers.
Their biggest fan, bar none, Ronnie, basketball, boys and girls, football, didn't miss a game, and he was very proud. I remember going in the subway and him telling me that they named him an assistant coach, and he was so proud of that.
That is awesome. There is Lucas Varney gets chopped down after a little gain there. Chris Bishop says D&D Sports Network called it. Logan beats Poker. We did call it on crunch time. Yes, we did. Or I did. The big win for the Logan Wildcats. We knew they was right there, Coach.
Yeah.
You know, it was just they was shooting themselves in the foot. Big win for the Wildcats. Congratulations to Brian Atkins and the Logan.
Got them all sides.
Wildcats.
Knuckles finally got him.
Yeah. He went with that hard count all night. That was number 75 jumping off, Coach. That is Christopher Ryland Stevens. Coach, I went down to use the wonderful facilities here at halftime of the Prestonsburg Black Cats and ran into the flamethrower, Caden Allen, and then I run into the big dog, Connor Napier.
Oh, okay, yeah. Connor been in there working, getting those workouts in, preparing for the upcoming basketball season. He's a senior, Darryl.
Yep. Connor, expect a big season out of him.
And I'm telling you right now, if he was having a jump rope championship, Connor Napier be a contender for a national champion.
Oh, is he good?
Oh man, he can jump rope.
Oh wow, did not know that. No. There you go. Pike Central, Coach. You know, and listen, at this point right here, you're down 38-7 with 7:31 to go in the fourth. You know, you're going to need a miracle here to win this game. But that's not what you worry about right here as a coach. Coach, what you're worrying about is you want to do, find some stuff that you do good. That way, when you go back and watch film, you can point out, hey, this right here is, what we did good. This is what we done bad, and you try to build off them good things that you done in this ball game.
This is one of those situations as a coach, you go into film and you're not picking apart what they did wrong. They know they didn't come out and play their best. They know they got beat at the line of scrimmage. It's let's find the things that we can point out that we can improve on, that we did a good job, and build these guys back up. That's what you do as a coach in film. At least that's what I do when I bring my guys back in. We ain't gonna worry about anything that. Listen, if it was just one of those nights, it was one of those nights. Let's work on what we can improve on.
Coach, I see one of my favorite people up Pond Creek, Micah Steele. She is the daughter of the Rain Man, Jeremy Steele, who passed away. Just a great guy. Big loss on Pond Creek.
Jeremy Steele, friend of yours, Darryl, I believe that's who you're referring to.
Yeah, very close friend. His nickname was the Rain Man in high school. One of the best three-point shooters you'll ever see.
Darryl, I was going through some of my old photos. And I believe I have a picture of your buddy with the signed autograph with the East Kentucky Miners. I'm going to send to you. I'm going to send to you when I get back if I think of it.
I would love to see that. There you go. Nice job there, Coach. And was that Lane Adams again? Yes, it was.
Well, as you mentioned, all night he has been a big one of the true positives for Pike Central. Finally, some of that breeze coming in.
Feels good.
Yeah.
That's Jameer Knuckles' #1 target is Lane Adams, Coach, and he showed, if he goes to him, he's going to catch it. And he don't care. He'll put his body on the line to make the catch.
Knuckles having a solid night in spite of some of the ills of that front line.
Yep. Handoff. And Coach, I think when you go back to the drawing board, there's one thing that they've got to do. One thing. That's hand the ball to Lucas Varney more. I know that line ain't the greatest and it's hard to run, like that, but he's got to, listen, come up with, get him in screen pass situations, get him, find some ways to get Lucas Varney some touches, Coach.
Jaden Stewart back in.
Now I wonder, does anybody know, has Jameer Knuckles attempted a pass to Jaden this season?
I have twice. Stewart has been open. Knuckles just not able to get it to him, or maybe running Stewart as a decoy. Jaden Stewart, a senior, certainly a viable candidate for the Senior Player of the Year award. Viable candidate, right, Darryl?
Absolutely.
If you put it in there, top 4, top 5.
I think. I think when you talk Player of the Year in the 15th region, Coach, and we'll talk about it here in a second.
Watch out! Stewart!
Job!
Stewart!
Oh, he had it, Coach.
Oh.
He had it.
That would have been a great brother-to-brother
It would have, man. We're all waiting on it. And
if you were talking back to top 5, now we're stressing we're talking Senior Player of the Year.
Yeah, it has to go. It has to go to a senior. So, Coach, I would go. I think Parker Watts is the. I think he's obviously the favorite. And then I think. It's a tie between Jaden Stewart and Jackson Estridge. For the other. I think those are your 3 favorites. If it goes to any other player, it would be a pure shocker to me. But if it did, I think there's 3 names to keep in mind. I think there's only 6 names that can win it. I think it's Parker Watts, Jaden Stewart, Jackson Estridge are your clear front runners. And then I think Ethan Sykes,
maybe
Ian Oxt, and Cameron Pente are the only other kid that's got a shot at it.
Good group of 2025s.
And I would mention Peyton Davis in that, but I think Parker Watts is going to dominate the offense. So
Knuckles on the go. Just tough to bring down Jameer Knuckles.
I think with Parker Watts, Coach, is on the offense. And
another flag. Flag on the field here. And the reason you say that about Peyton, Darryl, we're talking basketball right now, Peyton Davis, Martin County, is because it's going to be tough to overcome. And defensively, certainly, people know what he does, and he's probably going to average 15 a night too. But Parker probably going to put up 25 a night.
Yeah,
Parker's going to have those highlight reels.
Yeah, Parker, he'll lead the state in dunks.
Yeah.
Remember I said that. And that says a lot with Malachi Moreno in the
there's
state.
a few, right?
Yeah. But Coach has also do want to tell you that was the first attempted pass to Jaden Stewart this season.
Listen, I saw Jaden. He said, "You missed me, little brother," on that next attempt.
Yeah.
He was open. Let's see if they can connect here.
Well, Jameer probably told him, if you'd have caught the first one, I'd have hit you on the second one. Knowing Jameer.
There he is. There it is, Darryl McCoy.
And he got it, Coach, and he got the first down, Coach. And listen, credit Jaden Stewart. It's that length.
Yes.
That he laid out for that first down. Let's look at this, Coach. We caught just the end of it there, but if it was any other wide receiver, that wouldn't have been a first down. It was that long frame and Jaden Stewart laying out.
I wanted that one. I wanted that replay. Brother-to-brother connection. Jameer Knuckles, Jaden Stewart. Jaden Stewart gets his first reception in a Pike Central uniform.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Jaden Stewart.
There's Jameer Knuckles. Hands it off. Good job. Nice run. I think it's Lucas Varney on the carry.
Pike Central doing a nice job on this possession.
That was Lucas Varney. No, that's number 29, Coach, for the Hawks. That was Malachi Anderson. Coach Kelly Fick says, good night, Pike Central's lights out. Said, good night, Pike Central, lights out. Mark McKenzie says, looking good, Black Cats, watching from Virginia Beach, class of 1981.
Wow. Yeah, you are.
A lot of 1981 Black Cats tuning in, Coach.
Yeah, those early 80s football teams were really good in Prestonsburg.
Listen, Prestonsburg used to be a powerhouse. Yes, they did. This was football U there for a long time.
They were serving steaks every Wednesday here.
Yep, absolutely. There you go. Knuckles in the gun. Takes the handoff. He's going to run straight up the middle, and he gets chopped down by Logan Stumbo.
Listen, you come back on the morning show, Darryl McCoy, with you and J.J. Pruitt and Bradley Dameron, and you're going to recap this whole week.
Yeah.
And you're going to listen. I'm going to imagine, and I have not seen it. I've not talked to you about it, but I've seen the post. You're going to release a top 10 preseason poll teams and individual.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot to talk about on Monday morning.
There is. There's going to be a ton to talk about on the Start Up Morning Show as we'll get you caught up on all the week of football. And, of course, one of the biggest stories is going to be the rankings coming out. Coach, it's been a while since we've done one.
You've not done one in probably 2 years, 2.5 years. I think you did a top 10 rankings preseason maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, we do the boys first, and then we'll do the girls the following week. But it's going to be very interesting to see who the top, and we're going to do, Coach, I think the top 25 in them rankings, top 25 players in the 15th region.
You got to love that.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then later on, Coach, opening day, we may do the top 20 overall in our coverage area.
Oh, that's big time.
Yeah. It popped up. Intercepted again. A tip pass. Prestonsburg has a shot. They're down the sideline. He's across the 40, the 30, 20. He's got 6. Touchdown, Black Cats. What a play there, Coach, for number 4, Drake Hatfield. Look at this play one more time, Coach. Jameer Knuckles, this isn't his fault. Tip pass here. Credit this defense. Done a tremendous job getting hands on this, popping that ball up. Right there, Drake Hatfield says, it's Christmas. I found a present, just dropped in my hands there, and he took it, Coach, 80 yards to the house. Struck pay dirt.
Big time run. Prestonsburg clicking on all cylinders here. Kind of side slung it, Jameer did.
Coach, you know why that's important? Because when these rankings come back out, when the more points you score and the margin of victory matters in these voters' minds.
They'll go for they're going to kick actually the first PTA of the night attempt.
Greta Dotson-Stevens said, love our Black Cat, said, go Alex Harris.
Let's see if they can convert. And they do, Darryl McCoy.
Yep, kicked it straight through the uprights. And don't look now, the Black Cats lead this thing, Coach, 45-7. We'll take a quick break, be right back with more Citizens Bank Game of the Week action on the D&D Sports Network.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glenn Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Coach, Pike Central Hawks cheerleaders doing their best job to try to keep the Hawks in this thing, but it's been all Black Cats tonight as they lead this thing 45-7. And hats off to this defense as Prestonsburg, as they've only allowed 7 points, Coach, on the night.
Unbelievable. I'm really impressed. I didn't expect this score coming in.
No.
And
no.
Man.
We thought this was going to be a 2-touchdown game.
Yes. And Prestonsburg has delivered on both sides of the ball tonight.
Listen, if you've got any questions about this Prestonsburg team, put them to bed.
Right. I agree.
This team's for real. Greta Dawson-Stevens says, great job, Drake. Said, get it, Drake. Little squib kick, Coach.
I was just running them over. Watch out.
Look at him. Knuckles. Helmet comes off, and he says, it doesn't matter. That's a bad mamma jamma, Coach.
He said, get out of my way. Multiple flags on Knuckles.
Now,
but listen, I can't. Listen, I'm not. Hey, listen, he's competing. I'm not.
Listen, beast mode. He wasn't doing anything dirty.
No, he just said, listen.
Yeah, he's like, get out of my way. You're not stopping me. And listen, he said, hey, no hat, no problem.
Oh man.
And Coach, look down here. You got Mama Lane.
Listen, you don't want to get on her bad side.
No, you do not. That's Mama Bear, Coach. And
she'll be out on that field in a heartbeat.
You guarantee that.
And I mean that in all positive.
Yeah,
about
absolutely.
Lane. I've been Bratson's played with Jameer and Jaden for 5-6 years. So
we're big fans of the Stewart and Knuckles family.
Absolutely, I love Jaden and Jameer.
Yeah.
Man, Jameer, he ran. Man,
Kelly Fick says, "Go home, Hawks."
I know what Prestonsburg's saying. Well, look at the scoreboard, but it don't matter if you're a competitor.
Yeah.
Every play matters.
Yep.
You don't quit, and that's Jameer Knuckles. He said, "Listen, I'm going to play to the end."
This has been a tremendous unsportsmanlike conduct on Jameer Knuckles.
Crowd approving.
And listen, this game, is out of hand right now.
Yeah.
And if that was a close game, then I would give Jameer Knuckles a hard time.
Right.
But
no, you're right. There's a difference. Like that right there. I don't know if I'm a coach.
No, he's trying to get his team motivated.
Yeah, he's saying, listen, guys, we got to bring it.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out here playing without a hat on, and he's like, and so I don't mind that, with the score the way it is. But if it was a close game, then I would probably give him a hard time over it. But situation,
it's a totally different deal. Yeah. You can understand it as a coach and as a competitor.
Yeah, you see Scott Grizzle out there talking to the official, and so is Wes Hager down here. They're trying to figure out what the issue is here.
And Jameer's battled all night. I mean, he's battled all night.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jameer Knuckles. I'll take him in my foxhole any day.
You saw Big Brother come out.
Yeah.
Jaden had his back.
Did you see Wes Hager right there?
Jaden's the quiet one. But listen, make no mistake about it, Jaden's a tough one.
What's going on here? The officials or the coaches are meeting at midfield. You don't see this often.
Well, I think maybe they're saying, okay, let's get out of here.
I hope not.
I mean, no. I mean, just let's
just get the play going.
Yeah, let's get going and get out of here. As we say, no tomfoolery, no extracurricular activities. These last 3 minutes. Here we go. They say run the clock, right?
Yeah.
There you go. They're running the clock. Officials say we're going to run it with the coaches on the field. I've not seen that.
Why, Coach? I mean, it's not getting out of hand. There's not dirty plays. There's not.
They just running it, Darryl.
Yeah, I don't get that. I could have seen if there was a dirty play or something, but
it was just the football.
Yeah.
Just smack talk. They talk. Listen, it's competitive.
I do not understand that. Which it should be a running clock, anyways.
Yeah.
So that's probably what they was talking about, Coach.
Good point. 45-7.
Yeah.
Prestonsburg going to move to 5-0 on the year. And
I thought they just we're call it quits. And I was like, what are we doing here, folks? But running clock here now for the Prestonsburg Black Cats with that score. And Coach, you got Lucas Varney at quarterback. Hands off to Malachi Anderson.
Nowhere to go. Nice job, Prestonsburg.
And so Greenup County 63, Montgomery County 35. What a high-scoring affair there, Coach. Tyson Salmons has been putting up monster numbers all season.
I know we're going to go to the scoreboard breakdown, but the Belfry pulled this one out, or you want to wait let the fans know.
The guys, make sure you stick around after the ball game for the Jim Mar Services post-game report, as we'll get you caught up on all the scores from around the region, Coach. But let's see if I can find that Belfry. 35-21 Belfry final. So the Pirates end the streak.
Celebration on Pond Creek.
That's it.
Here we go.
Oh, nice run there. And, Coach, I spoke to Chase Varney at school the other day on Thursday, and I told him, I said, streak ends this year.
Yeah.
He said, listen, I'm going to shoot it to you straight, Mr. McCoy. He said, I ain't worried about Pikeville. He said, I promise you. He said, we're winning this ball game. He knew. There was not a question in his mind. And he literally said it like that. He said, listen, Mr. McCoy. He said, we're going to go over Pikeville, and the streak's going to end. He said, we are a lot better than Pikeville, and they went out and showed it.
They showed it. Belfry just feels different this year. Yeah. Even though they've consistently, they still doing what they do, this team seems dominant.
Absolutely. They are. Well, now they've added a passing attack. That's something they've never had.
Not had, right?
And, Coach, that's going to be it. Yeah.
Prestonsburg, Darryl McCoy moving to 5-0 on the year. A lot of celebration in the stands right now.
A lot to celebrate about. Big win as you see them meet at midfield here, Coach. Just a great game here.
They told them to put their helmet on as they go through the line here.
Yeah.
Listen, Darryl, tremendous job by the coaching staff of Prestonsburg. Want to give a shout out to those guys. Great scout.
Absolutely. Tremendous job there. And listen, Pike Central, you go back to the drawing board. At the end of the day, you've seen some good stuff. Not enough to allow you to win the ball game, Coach. But they still, Pike Central, they come, they played to the end. They got some work they got to do, but don't give up, Hawk fans. There's potential there.
There's potential, and you come back, and as you said, Darryl, look at the positives in the film room, get better one day at a time, and let's see how this season plays out.
Absolutely. You see the Prestonsburg cheerleaders dancing, Coach. They got a lot to dance about.
They do indeed.
Got the big victory there, and as you see Prestonsburg there, these are some bad dudes here.
They are taking it in, and rightfully so, right?
Absolutely. Great game. Coach, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Jim Mars Services post-game report, and we will announce the Menu Beef Jerky player of the game coming up next.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Kevin Keathley, as you look out there right now, that's what makes this team so special, Coach. It's a community affair here in Prestonsburg as the whole fan section come out celebrated with this team as Prestonsburg improves to 5-0 on the season under first-year head coach Wes Hager.
A lot of celebration, a lot of excitement. Prestonsburg packed stands every night this season for this Black Cat squad. A lot of homegrown talent finally growing up, growing into the system, and some growing pains, roller coaster ride, 5-0 on the year. And listen, as you said, the fan base, the student athletes of all sports are involved. I'll tell you how much so. Listen, my son, Braxton Keathley, you know him, right? Yeah. Painted head to toe for one of the games a couple weeks ago in the stands, cheering, having his signs. So it's an entire student body representation of supporting this Black Cat team. And you saw it tonight. Great fan base. Listen, getting out of here 5-0 on the year against the Pike Central team that I thought would give them some issues. Didn't know if Pike Central could pull it off, but I thought the game would be a little closer.
Well, you thought wrong, Coach.
I did think wrong.
As Pike Central with the big loss here tonight as Prestonsburg wins comfortably 45-7, and we got Mayor Rick Hughes there in the house this November. Vote for Rick Hughes for a better Prestonsburg. As Coach, Pike Central drops to 2-3 on the season. Next week they will host Floyd Central. So Prestonsburg improves to 5-0, and Coach, they host Betsy Lane, undefeated Betsy Lane. So you're going to have a battle of the undefeated, the battle of Floyd County. What a ball game that will be next week right here.
Big time battle, as you said. This is the prayer on the field here. I love seeing that too, right, Darryl?
Absolutely.
But as you mentioned, a big time opportunity for two teams next week. I want to credit, we've talked about Harris, we talk about Dalton Elliott, top 5 in the state, but the young sophomore QB had close to 170 yards passing with 2 TDs. Bryce Holbrook getting it done, right?
And Coach, of course, would that be who you give player of the game to?
Well, I mean, I think Darryl, it was a host of
trying to.
I mean, you could go either way. You could go with a couple of different guys.
I thought Alex Harris played good. Yeah. I thought that Colin Hatfield played well. I thought Kane Patton played well. It was Man, I don't know.
It's a tough call.
Yeah. But I think Bryson Holbrook would be the answer.
Okay. I mean, you can go either way.
He had a couple turnovers.
Yeah, he had 2 NTs.
Yeah, that you would, like for him to have back. But at the end of the day, he done a great job managing this game, and he played out his fakes well. I thought for a young QB, he made some veteran plays tonight and got better.
That's what I was going to say, Darryl. You could see the maturation from freshman to sophomore.
Yep.
He has really grown up, and he's growing into that quarterback position. Did a tremendous job, as you said at times, just patience, and delivered a couple of big plays.
Coach, you're watching the Jim Marr Services post-game report here, as we're going to get you caught up on some of the scores going on around the region. Greenup County, 63, Montgomery, 35. Betsy Lane with a 36-20 victory over Floyd Central. Belfry, 35-21 over Pikeville. We got Ashland all over Russell, 48-7. Johnson Central blows out North Laurel, 42-0. And will probably remain as the number one team in the Coalfields. Then Martin County. How about this one, Coach? McGoffin County making it a close one there in Inez, 28-22. So John DeRossa almost knocking off Martin County. Boyle County defeats Taylor County 48-0. Boyle County is number 14 ranked team in the nation.
Yeah.
So credit them there. Fairview 42-20 over Greene, Ohio. And Coach Westside come back and beat Pikeview 35-25. But the story is it being that close.
That close.
Yeah. Everybody said that Westside would beat them by as much as they wanted.
Right.
And Pikeview had other plans. Bell County up 44-24 on Whitley County. Mason County defeated Rowan County 40-16. Eastridge defeats Harlan 26-22. Coach, somebody else picked that one.
Yeah.
I'll take credit for that. Then Letcher Central all over Wise, Virginia, 43-7.
Wow. And
prayers going out to our friends in Letcher County. A lot of tough situation there. Nitro defeats Chapmanville 34-21. Warren defeats Paintsville 56-0. And, Coach, that rounds out our scoring recap here in the mountains, thanks to Jim Marr Services. If you're looking for a job in the Coalfields, call Jim Marr today.
Darryl, as we close this thing down, you talk about prayers for Letcher County. Absolutely, a lot of lives changed. But I also want to send out prayers to my barber and Braxton's barber, Mr. Kreider, who was in a serious automobile accident. Was ejected from his vehicle. They flew him out, but thank the Lord, he has God on his side. He looks like he'll be able to come home in a few days with some staples and some stitches, but nevertheless, Mr. Kreider, God with him on that one, he's going to be home, but prayers to the Kreider family.
Wow. Definitely pray for him. As Coach, I've spent many times getting my hair cut at Kreider's.
Good guy.
Yeah, so... Coach, also hats off to the Logan Wildcats getting their first win of the season.
Yeah, big time. You get that first win, it just means, listen,
over Poker.
You put all that work in, right?
Yep. Coach, do you know the nickname of Poker?
No, Polka Dots.
There you go. The Polka Dots. I want to thank you guys at home, guys. It's been an amazing day as Belfry snaps a 5-year losing streak over Pikeville, 35-21 at Hillard Howard Field, Coach.
Big time for Belfry, that community. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, I'm no football guru, but I'm telling you right now, Belfry is just different this year. They're good every year, but this team is really, really special.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And, that's a huge win. Listen, that Pikeville team, Coach, people right now, they're giving Pikeville a rough time, but that Pikeville team's still going to win Class A. I promise you that.
Yeah, listen, they have maybe the toughest schedule in the mountains. Darryl, I don't say maybe, most likely.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to really get to see what Pikeville is 1A until they get to the end, right? And they're going to be battle tested, ready to go.
Absolutely.
Listen, what a night. Homecoming night Prestonsburg, Pike Central, Black Cat Stadium. You couldn't ask for anything more. And the D&D Sports Network brought it here to you, and we brought the homecoming event to you live. We brought the Dance Cats to you live. We brought the crowd to you, showed what they were about. Listen, we're all inclusive here on the D&D Sports Network, and what a night it was for the Prestonsburg Black Cats, moving to 5-0 on the year. I'm sure you're going to have a lot to talk about with J.J. Pruitt Monday morning on the Startup Morning Show.
Well, as Coach, hopefully when we release the top 25 rankings on Sunday, basketball rankings, we may be able to come over and maybe do a special to release it.
That'd be great. And listen, nobody breaks it down quite like D&D. Nobody's at as many games as D&D. 25 players, top 25. No. Other people might do a top 10. We're going to break it down to you top 25. I can't wait to see what the people in that dark room coming up with the top 25, how it all plays out.
I can't either, Coach. So hopefully you guys can see me and Kevin Keathley on Sunday.
Yes.
So we'll try to get that. Guys, again, we want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Bruce Walters Ford, as well as Freddie Lewis for Pike County Commissioner. Vote Freddie Lewis for a better Pike County. Sal's Steakhouse. And then we want to thank our good friends at Castle's Jewelry. There's Coach in the house.
Yeah, we'll see you, Coach.
We also want to thank Conley Brothers Giovanni's, Howard Family Pharmacy, Willie Crace at Solid Rock Development, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, as well as Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance.
We'll see you, brother.
Also want to thank Kemper Furniture, Derek Bowling at Kentucky Farm Bureau, East Main Street Pharmacy, Hall & Jones Funeral Home, Markham Law Office, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, and last but not least, A&H Supply.
Darryl McCoy, we talk about the big unveil of the top 25 this Sunday. There's another big unveil, and you're going to want to tune in. Your first look at Darryl McCoy with the specs on. I promise you, listen, you think I'm teasing him. I'm not. It's the more distinguished Darryl McCoy. You're going to see it. You're going to be like, yeah, that's the look Darryl McCoy needs to stay with.
Well, definitely. These ain't the only specs I got, Coach. I got some more.
Okay, yeah. We need to check those out. And it could be day to day, just a different pair. But listen, you're going to want to check that out. The big unveil.
Well, again, guys, we want to thank our friends at Double Quick, for sponsoring the game as well. Get it on the double quick, Coach. If you're on your way home, stop and get you a nice hot pizza roll.
Sure, I need to. Listen, we ate good at Giovanni's, and but I am a little famished here. I didn't get any of the hot dogs or anything up here, so I am a little famished. I may need to get me a pizza roll.
Well, Coach, that will call tonight here for us here in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Kevin Keathley, Darryl McCoy, you've watched the Citizens Bank of Kentucky Game of the Week.